everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're watching the SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr on every Sunday nights. See you then.
I'm Frankie McDonald, and you're watching SimpCast, starring Chrissie Mayr.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
The best podcaster in the world, Chrissie Mayr.
Cardiff, OJ, I like you two a lot more than this guy.
Hey, what's up, my
He was gonna say ninja.
Fox, will you treat us to a ziggy sagi before we leave?
Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi. Ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi. Ziggy zaggy, hoi hoi hoi.
Good night, everybody.
Now, girls jumping on trampolines.
God bless you.
Does he look like a bitch?
Don't forget to hold quick conversations with our younger guests, too. Children often play a big part in deciding which restaurant their parents visit. We want them to feel welcome and special here, too. So start conversations with children by saying something like this.
What grade are you in at school?
And I heard a screeching, between a screech and a whistle.
All right.
How are you and your man?
Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing.
Oh,
it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospital on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my god, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
he's adorable. So.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. Today we're going to do a little boxing.
Welcome, boys and girls. Welcome to the very first autumnal SimpCast of 2023. I have hung up affordable leaf lights in celebration. I have lit a new candle. That's really it. That's really all I'm doing. Before I bring in our gorgeous, lovely, brilliant, smart, talented cast of ladies, I got a couple of stand-up comedy shows to promote. Also, thank you everyone who came out to the Mount Kisco show.
Use your mic.
Is my mic not hooked up? All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sire.
Mic is not working. It's not hooked up. A rookie mistake. Now I'm back. Okay, hello. We're back on track. Thank you to everybody who came out this yesterday, to our sold out show in Mount Kisco. Myself, Gino Bisconti, Anthony Cumia, Keanu Thompson, the recently engaged Keanu Thompson did a spot. It was an absolute blast. Man, Gino killed like I've never seen him kill, maybe ever. He killed at the Orlando show, but this was outstanding. And Anthony did great as always. And of course, I mean, I always kill. I was hosting. I had blast. I'll be in Minnesota next month, Saturday, October 21st at the Great River Bowl and Partners Pub with Lila Hart featuring, and Nick Rekieta will be doing a spot as well. Maybe he's hosting, maybe he's just doing a guest spot. We'll figure it out. But when in Nick Rekieta country, you have to add him to the show. Then I'll be back on Long Island at the end of October 27th and 28th at the Brokerage Comedy Club. Then back to Florida. I'll be at the Tampa Side Splitters Sunday, December 3rd. Then back to San Diego, January 5th and 6th at the Mic Drop Comedy Club. 3 shows, including a late show. That's if you're a weirdo, you come to that one. If you want to no, I'm kidding. If you want to heckle me, come to any show. I'm not picky. For tickets, go to ChrissieMayr.com. That's ChrissieMayr.com. And of course, if you haven't liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. You should be low-key embarrassed that you haven't subscribed at this point. So I'll just let you quietly go right now and press subscribe. You don't even have to tell me if you weren't subscribed. Like we can save you the embarrassment. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. All right. Now that that's out of the way, bring in some lovely ladies, some with which this is their first time, some which are regulars, and you'll know and you'll love. Popping her SimpCast cherry is Jess, and you might know her on Twitter as Surly Durly. Hello, Jess.
Hello.
I love another redhead. This is great. We're joining up. We're gonna form a coalition. Forest Mommy coming to us live from her closet. That is not a green screen. That is not a backdrop. That is Forest Mommy and all of her shoes. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Good to see you. You might know her as Autistic Boobs on Twitter, but tonight she is mint salad in black and white.
My lady.
Wearing the most perfect outfit possible. Thank you. And wearing another pretty much perfect outfit, giving us Paula Abdul vibes. You know her. You love her. It's LeeAnn Starr.
Hola.
I don't know which outfit I like better. And last but certainly not least, a veteran, a beloved regular on this show, Anna, that Star Wars girl. What up? Hi, Anna.
Hello.
How is everyone doing? Jess, how are you? What's going on in your life? What is new? What are we working on? For people that are not familiar with you, what should they know?
I have a mixed bag of a YouTube channel that kind of just took on a life of its own. I also stream on a news channel 3 days a week. Well, current events, news, economics, politics, all that fun stuff. And I also co-host on Jessica Reloaded's channel on Saturday. So 6 days a week, I'm streaming someplace somewhere. Fridays is my show with the panel. We just talk about whatever's on our mind or whatever is topical that week.
Yeah, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I like it. That sounds like what I do. And you're a redhead. You don't have to explain yourself. You're perfect. Forest Mommy, hello. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. But wasn't yesterday like National Redhead Day? Wasn't that like...
It was, and I barely celebrated. I didn't do anything.
Dang it. Well, we could celebrate tonight if you guys want to later, maybe, for you.
I almost was like, should they make it during the summer so that we can celebrate by burning in the sun? But it's probably for the best that it's a little more towards the fall.
Oh, love it. Yeah. There's nothing going on in my life at all. It's super calm. And no, just kidding. Last time I was on was right after I decided to run for city council, and now we're kind of getting into the last month here. So now it's like for real, but I'm so ready for it to be over.
I just did a comedy fundraiser for a woman running for city council in New York City. And I guess the areas that she was going to like preside over was Roosevelt Island, which I made fun of in my set. I was like, Roosevelt Island is not even a real place. Like, I don't even think people live there. It's that weird middle strip of land, kind of like between Manhattan and I think Queens. I need to look at a map, but I was like, there's a big ski lift that's pretty well known that goes to Roosevelt Island. So I made fun of
ski
that.
lift.
It's a tramway. It's a tramway, but I just call it the ski lift.
I only heard of Ellis Island, not Roosevelt.
Roosevelt Island. No one talks about it because I don't think anybody really lives there. It's like a fake place. So how is that going, Forest Mommy? The run, like I should know when elections are. Is it like next November or is it a different time?
This one's this November. It's kind of an off year. So it'll be November 7th this year, Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday. But yeah, it's been really fun. It's like there's kind of this whole like, I won't say revolution, but there's just a lot of fun stuff going out here. We've been trolling Lauren Boebert pretty good, and like
really,
yeah. So shout out to the Libertarian Party of Colorado because we've just been having fun. I'm like, I don't even believe in the political process, but we're gonna do this and we're gonna have a good time doing it because it's hilarious.
What did you think of Boobgate? What did you think of Lauren's viral moment in the theater?
I mean, I want her to come party with me. She can come down and party with me anytime she wants. But I don't know. I'm all conspiracy minded about it. So
you think it was a setup?
Yeah, and I mean, she has a history. She has a shady history. Like, there's stuff. So
what do you
and
mean
I'm like she used to be in a modeling agency.
Okay.
Yeah, an Israeli modeling agency, and it is not anti-Semitic for me to say that. I'm allowed to say it was an Israeli. So, anyways, there's all sorts of fun stuff like that. I don't know if it's true or not. I should say that.
Modeling can mean anything. Who knows these days? But
yeah.
It definitely made for a fun internet moment. That's for sure.
They were really getting. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out and have some fun like that too.
Her boobs were so much bigger than I thought that they were.
They looked great. They were out there. I mean, personally, if I'm
pretty big,
she looks fantastic. I'm not saying she has to dress like a nun, but you got to do a jacket or a cardigan, something.
Yes, it's September. It was September in Colorado. You would have and one of the pictures, she is like pointing and like pushing her chest out like further, and I'm like, okay, come on, like it's perfectly squared up to the security camera outside. So, like
she's out of an 18-year marriage. She's thirsty. She's single.
Yeah, no judgment on the actual thing. So, but that it's good to know they have like cameras that good there. I'll never go there. I don't want people watching. Those people be watching people.
The creepiest things about that. It's like who just has a camera in a theater zoomed into one person.
It was a little too much. Yeah, so much. I was thinking to have Frank take me to Beetlejuice, and we were gonna get weird, but now, no, I'm canceling that plan. Who gets horny at Beetlejuice? I don't know. There are a lot of holes in the story. Speaking of holes, what's up, LeeAnn? How are you, my love?
Good, same. Nothing too thrilling.
This is a Paula Abdul inspired outfit.
Yeah, just the hat. I mean, I think she has this kind of shirt on though too, but that I already had this on before I even seen that, but it just kind of worked.
No, I love it, and I am inspired to like mix up my.
I could be a train conductor too, so whatever works.
But just a sexy train.
Yeah, but yeah, nothing too exciting.
That's good. That's good. I ate tuna earlier, so
Oh, that's thrilling.
it was a bad idea because I'm like, it's in my microphone now. Hi, mint salad.
Hello.
Love the outfit. Did we have this outfit already? Did we buy it specially for SimpCast?
I actually bought it for my daily movie review show, which I do every day at 7 p.m. ET. I think you'll also know me that I've done podcast art for shows like The Dick Show. Who are these podcasts? Some of my art is actually in your
Carl.
intro. Yeah.
Wait,
Also,
what's in the intro?
some of my art is in your intro. You know the stuttering John and Cardiff clip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of my art is there. I did the Nashville, Chicago, the Big Booba cow lady. I also did the creep off roast, New York poster, and the Philly poster. So I've done 6 posters in Carl's studio. Also, then I did podcast art for Hack the Movies, which he allowed me to be on his show, and I did so bad on his show that I just felt guilty and just started doing daily movie reviews, and then he actually let me be on this legendary all-females Ghostbusters 2016 review where all 4 females shit on this movie.
That's
So
a
now,
lot of females.
yeah, so now I just do daily movie reviews every day at 7 p.m. ET, youtube.com/ASU
awesome.
presents. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anna, what's up, homegirl? I'm loving brunette Anna. I think I don't want to say it's my favorite Anna, but it might be. Gosh,
Going back to my natural color, Anna.
the
So
way is
but yeah.
gorge.
I'm insanely hungover. It was my best friend's birthday last night, so I'm just like happy to be alive right now.
What were you drinking?
Gin.
Gin.
I always drink gin.
Classy.
Okay. I feel terrible that I've forgotten what you. I always like to know what my friends drink, and I remember the Mio. I remember like just whatever cocktail you get, you squirt a bunch of Mio into it.
Yeah, I drink Hendrix and Sprite and with extra Mio.
Because when I first met you, you put me on to this really nice tequila.
Oh, Don Julio.
Don Julio, and I was like, "Ooh, this is so good!" And then I like get the check, and I'm like, "Ah, shit." This will have to be a
I
sometime
don't drink
drink.
very often, or go out and drink very often. But when I do, it's like I like the nicer stuff.
You might as well
splurge.
It's when you did you mix? Is that why you threw up? Or you just I don't know. You didn't say you threw up.
It's just like the headache from like all the lights and wanting to just lay down.
You can just nap periodically if you need to lay down during the show. I will completely understand.
If
So
my
much
camera turns off, that's why.
I just need to put my head down. So much internet, so much news, so much going on this week. Our group chat was just bustling with things to talk about. So I guess let's go in order because this has been a topic. The Roman Empire has been trending for what feels like forever. Some people don't quite know what it means. And I don't know how this trend really even started, but I think it's fun. Anything that kind of confuses people, that's a gentle troll, I completely support. So let me pull this little clip up here. This is a tweet from Ashley St. Clair. Are men really thinking about the Roman Empire or are they thinking about Russell Crowe? And this is a TikTok, guys. This person's name is, I think, Talia Lichtenstein.
Your boyfriend can't stop thinking about the Roman Empire. That's so cute. Ask your boyfriend, during what years approximately did the Roman Empire rise and fall? How long did it last? What are some influences that the Roman Empire had on American government? What did we get from them? Why is it an empire? What makes it so historically significant? Your boyfriend doesn't know anything about the Roman Empire. Your boyfriend is thinking about the movie Gladiator, and he wishes that he was muscular and covered in oil and wearing armor, and there were girls at his feet who were naked and fanning him with giant leaves. That's what he's thinking about. It's just so funny this shit will make up so that something like dumb and silly that boys do sounds
Oh, my internet. I feel like she looks like she drank a bunch of wine and then did this TikTok. Maybe it's me, maybe it's wine mouth.
Impressive and important and like smart. You're giving them too much credit. They're not thinking about the Roman Empire. They're thinking about like Russell Crowe and sweat and shiny outfits. That's what they're thinking about your boyfriend.
Okay. When did this
I
start?
don't think
Who
they are
started this?
because they don't know anything. Because I went through this with someone on Twitter because I started talking about it because I really do look into that because I've been obsessed with it forever. And they didn't know anything about it really. And I was like, okay, well, why do you like it? I was talking about Caligula because that's who I'm like fascinated with. They didn't even know who that was. I'm like, how the fuck don't you know who Caligula is? Like, you don't know anything about it then. Like, what? Stupid. I don't know what they're I never seen Gladiator, so I don't know. I only seen 300. The oily thing.
History expert says it's a very American thing. Nat Geo's Amy Briggs says men are compelled by the era due to the interest in engineering and military, full of good stories. I mean,
Are they?
yeah, of course the outfits were nice. People were in great shape back then. There weren't many Lizzos. I'll tell you
No.
that much.
And the
Did they, like-
Colosseum.
Of course, I've seen the Colosseum. It's falling down, but you can imagine what it looks like. They've been geeking out about this time period more than expected. A recent TikTok trend prompted women to ask the men in their lives how often they think about the Roman Empire. The app exploded as husbands, boyfriends, dads, and friends revealed what they think about the era and its feats multiple times a week, if not every day. TikToker Allie Ninfo every damn day posted a video on September 16th asking her boyfriend how often he thinks about it. In the video, which has since been viewed 3 million times, Ninfo's boyfriend admitted that he thinks about the Roman Empire at least 3 times a week. See, I don't often wish that they were men on SimpCast, but now I kind of do want the male opinion on like, so in the chat, guys, let us know like what is so appealing to you about the Roman Empire.
Didn't it collapse because of like pedophilia? Like, wasn't there all sorts of weird stuff like that going on at the very end of it?
That would certainly make
I
sense.
hope that's not what they're thinking about.
I mean,
That's
it was. I mean, it's very similar to what's happening now. But they ultimately got ended by the Visigoths because they like starved them out. They like didn't let the food go through and stuff, so they were like starving them out, and then eventually they got in and just fucking destroyed it.
Well, it's like
What's a Visigoth?
They just expand too much, and then they don't have enough resources because it's like
Yeah.
your entire thing is taking over people and fighting in war. Well, what do you do with it once you acquire these?
Yeah, they had no clue. They didn't know how to build anything. Everything they didn't know how to like maintain it. So they were just living in ruins in the Dark Ages around all the broken structures that were all magnificent because they didn't know how to do anything.
Well, at the end, they like just completely gave up Rome, and everything was just in Constantinople.
Yeah.
Damn, you
It's
guys know
sad.
your shit. Well, if this era collapsed due to pedophilia, damn, I mean, we might be headed towards that ourselves.
I
Like
think people get it mixed up with like the Bible shit and like Babylon or something. Because wasn't that like something? Because someone was talking about that and got it mixed up with Rome. I was like, no. I was like, you're thinking of that Bible place. Isn't that what it's called? Like Babylon or something?
The ancient gardens of Babylon.
Yeah, like they were doing all that crap
lost
too. So I think people
wonders
get it
of the
mixed up.
world.
Yeah, I don't know the Bible story.
So maybe this era is glamorized because men were warriors. We have to be ready for battle at all times, and the Roman Empire is all about battle. It's common sense. And maybe they could work out their aggressions physically, which I think is something men don't really have right now. Men are not supposed to feel. They're not supposed to get angry ever. I think the powers that be want men sort of neutered all the way around. They've been basically calling every masculine trait toxic, and it's just not.
Y'all need to put in soy, man. Soy's in everything. You better start looking at ingredients because that
Yeah.
shit's in everything.
Amy Briggs, editor-in-chief of National Geographic History magazine, noted similar fascinations with the Roman Empire, which still endure thousands of years later. There are so many Roman feats that still resonate. I think because there are so many we can still see and interact with: aqueducts, roads, monuments, temples, theaters, and stadiums, works of art, literature. Yeah, they don't build. I wish they could start building. I mean, is it really so hard to make buildings like this again?
They can't build the
Everything
Pantheon
looks like
again.
shit
They don't
now.
know how they did it. They
They
can't like
don't know
dome the
how.
ceilings.
They
So
don't know
crazy.
how. Like, we don't know how to go back to the moon. They don't know how to build a nice building anymore.
Well, no, they do. It's just extremely expensive, and we don't have slaves to build our buildings for us like they did. So if
Expendable
you
labor.
ever go to like Nashville, Tennessee, there's a replica of the Parthenon. And if you actually go to Greece and go to the Parthenon, they'll tell you, oh, if you want to see what this should look like, go to Nashville, Tennessee, because they have the replica there that's from the World Fair.
No way. That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Had you ever heard about war pigs that the Romans used in battle? It's something I only recently learned, and I'm nearly 40, and I thought it was pretty amazing.
War pigs. That sounds like my college nickname. No, let me Google that.
Isn't that like a song?
War pigs. Yes, it was an anti-war protest song by English heavy metal band Black Sabbath. What does the term war pigs mean? They were used in ancient warfare as military animals, mostly as countermeasure against war elephants.
Right?
They're involving animals.
Couldn't fly today.
No.
They would cover them in a tar-like substance and light them on fire so that they would
What?
run into the elephants and freak the elephants out of their enemies.
That's
Yeah,
horrible.
Crazy, right?
Jesus. There was no, this was
I
a
guess.
pre-PETA time.
Mm-hmm.
The Empire's big projects, roads, aqueducts. Yeah, maybe they didn't have to like worry about their social media situation. They didn't have to do online dating. They were just busy. There was a lot of shit to be built. They could fight people. They didn't have to worry about punching someone in the street and it getting all over the internet. They could just fight and build an aqueduct and like probably fuck whoever. This was the era of there were no false rape allegations. I think men could just be men.
More women should learn about Rome, honestly. Like, it's kind of a shame that only like this article only reports that men are interested in Rome. I don't see any mention of women in here, and it's kind of a shame because Rome is cool.
What's the coolest thing about Rome?
Aqueducts. That's the coolest thing.
I think so, because they're always wet. I think that's what men like about them. How do you if you were plunked down in the middle of the Roman Empire, how would your life be? Okay, yes, fighting, but they also, I think, probably died much earlier. It's just, yeah, I'm probably looking too deeply in this. It's just a funny internet trend.
I don't even know why it started. Like, what was the point?
I
don't really know.
There was a TikToker it was always started by a TikToker. Let's see if I can go to
all the AIDS comes from TikTok. The AIDS of the internet goes there first and spreads throughout.
Okay, of course, here's Ian Miles Chong on cue. He's in the top of every thread and in every Twitter post of all time. There's more of the Roman Empire than Gladiator. The craziest thing is that it wasn't until the last couple of years that we knew how they mix concrete, which has lasted for centuries, and the concrete we make today barely lasts for decades when near the ocean. Dang. We love this meme. Okay, I'm going to the chat. I'm going to see if there's any dudes in the chat who
I
can
feel like they knew how they made the concrete. It was volcanic ash they would use, and they like couldn't do that here. But it does last longer. But they like knew what it was. They just couldn't replicate it very easily. I don't know why they don't though. All of our roads fall apart and shit. When you just want to do it once and it would last way longer. But
yeah,
then they couldn't
last.
tax us as much, so they can't do that.
Mark Reality, thanks for the super chat. I know that pigs can explode if they're on fire and reach a certain temperature.
God.
Think grease fire. That's horrible, but it probably smells fantastic.
Oh God. No.
We love a bacon moment. Adam Choi, what's up, Adam? Thanks for having future city councilwoman Mommy on. She is the best. Can I DM you suggestions for a cast for future SimCast episode? I have ideas. Well, I can't stop you, Adam. We're friends. I cannot stop you.
Oh, Forest Mommy, before I forget, I like your shoes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend like I read books or anything. So there's shoes behind me.
It's good. I love a shoe. Dave Chandler, Carthago Delinea Est. What kind of language is that? You guys speak English here, David. Thank you, William Kalal, for the super chat. The Roman Empire never went away. The current emperor is the Pope. Catholic doctrine is the Pope is infallible. Constantine declared the Roman Empire to be the Catholic Empire with 1 billion people still today. Interesting. Kind of makes sense. I heard that the current Pope is a fake Pope. That's just what I hear in my Catholic circles. Magnificent Devil, thanks for the super chat. Thinking about Rome is not idealizing Rome. Rome had many successes and many failures. It was massively influential in our culture. Those who do not understand history are condemned to repeat it. Well, that's me. I don't understand history. Thank you, Magnificent Devil. A couple more. Abaru. Hey, Jess. I hope Chrissy was gentle with you for your first time.
So far.
It remains to be seen. Russell Hall, do you know why ancient Rome had so many feats to its credit? Because they all wore sandals.
That's
I
like the
get it.
dad joke.
Oh,
Tamest joke Russell has ever told.
Russell. I know. He's actually behaved so far. Matt, Rome. All the women on the panel are overweight. What does that have to do with Rome?
I guess by Roman standards.
Oh, okay. That's true. James Shart, the Roman Empire started with Augustus and never actually fell. It got stalked by Goths. You mean like the ones with too much eyeliner? Then the Goths left. American law is based more on Roman law than the Bible. This is just off the top of my head. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Shart. Elsa Barrett, how it started. A woman asked a man, "What are you thinking about?" Instead of saying nothing and starting a huge pointless fight about you can't be thinking about nothing. He decided to say, the Roman Empire. Okay. Makes
Probably
a lot of sense.
I feel like a guy could just say cars. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. MK Saul, LeeAnn's Instagram rants really scare me. I love LeeAnn's Instagram rants. If they scare you, it's just because you're just not watching enough of them. Jim Satala, you need to watch the series Rome that was on Showtime. It's extremely historically accurate and very entertaining. It will answer all of your questions about why men are thinking about ancient Rome. Really? Well, has every man seen this series?
Probably.
I tried to watch it. I just like documentaries. If you want to watch a good documentary about it, and she actually goes into like the citizens, not just like the emperors, like Mary Beard's documentaries are really good. She's very enthusiastic and tells you a lot. So if you want to actually learn about like normal people there, she does a really good one called Meet the Romans. It's like 3 or 2 parts or something like that. But that's a good one.
Okay, that's cool. Push-ups. There's an entire letter in the Bible of Paul yelling at the Romans to stop being gay. I love that. Chandler, I'm not sure what's funnier, the Roman Empire thing or the fact that it freaks out so many blue-haired weirdos. Newsflash, men like swords and shields.
Yeah. That's
always
stupid.
Always will. Colel, the big news in Canada is we really are a safe haven for Nazis, not just the ones the left thinks of. Oh, yeah, that was in our chat. We could get into that. I'm gonna blow through a few more of these. Slaglass Caesar shall be avenged. Mark of Reality. Roman Empire lasted from 753 BC to 476 AD. Thank you for spitting all these facts, guys. Matt, the chat is really full of sad simp losers. Does that include you, Matt? I hope not. Predator Magnus. Yo, LeeAnn, don't be sad. Yeah, you can control your emotions. Yo, LeeAnn, which stand do you use from JoJo?
The hell's that mean?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Is that like a mic stand or like I don't what stand?
Jacob McQuaid, Emperor Marcus Aurelius fathered the philosophy of Stoicism. More men need to think about the empire more often. I think that's true. I think there's definitely a difference between being stoic and suppressing your emotions. I think it's perfectly healthy to take a moment, even women too, and be like, okay, is this worth getting all worked out about at this particular time?
9 times out of 10, no.
Yeah.
It's almost like Vulcans.
Yeah. Compartmentalizing is a good thing. Dave Chandler, millennials think about Crow. Kirk Douglas is OG. Thank you, Dave. Yes, Mint is streaming from the black and white era.
Oh, hello.
Chris Benoit, of course. Force Mommy, what's your stance on disciplining children? I believe in the phrase spare the rod, spoil the child. My wife strongly disagreed with me.
Oh, I believe in beating them. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, I don't know. I don't have kids, so I'm not allowed to comment on this, but I would for sure beat them. Again, just kidding.
I would try not to. If I had kids, I would try not to beat them because it made me very afraid of my dad for like many years. I don't think that's
Even though, like, it's like you can like never do anything right. It seems with kids, like you turn out. So again, I don't have kids, so I have no opinions on the matter.
SimpCast,
Well, if you're not fucking them up, then someone else will at school or whatever. So you're fucked.
Yeah, humans.
Yeah. Sorry, Chrissy.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just like I'm trying to make sure I go through these relevant chatties. Margaret Reality, low on Bulbert, I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers. Now, is she a populist, a rhino, or a Democrat? Or do you think she's maybe an AOC situation where she was cast for a role?
Yes. I mean, she's a hot girl who loves guns, like, and it was in the specific district, and like, oh yeah, there's a lot of research, and I have a few contacts in Colorado who actually were out there, and even prior to her marriage have given me some dirt on her. So
she's like a younger, hotter Sarah Palin, like a lot of kids, grandma. Same.
There's
like
a porn star she looks like for sure. I've brought this up on Twitter before.
Which
but there's
one?
A porn I forget. I don't know her name, but
I know her.
I could find there's some pretty good doctor scenes she's in. So anyways,
620, there has been discussions of how the decline of US is similar to the fall of Rome. Corruption, moral decay, borders overrun by foreigners. Oh yeah. It never bothered me the amount of illegal immigrants there are in this country until I realized none of them seem interested in coming to stand-up comedy shows. So what good are you to me?
Worthless.
So worthless. Glenn, today I found out, made a video today about Roman concrete and how they have been able to replicate it and use the method to build a dam in Utah. Interesting. And my homie Andrew Thomas. Hey, sexy ladies, I'm here to simp for Jess, Mint Salad, and Anna. Have a great stream tonight. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew is one of our homies. Oh my God, another Roman Empire super chat. Thank you, Peasant Jeff. Rome lasted from 763 BC to 1453 AD. Literally everything has happened to Rome. It's the example for if you do X to your country, then here is what happens. Okay. And one more from Russell. Fact, Roman short swords were perfectly adequate. Yeah, well, that's because there wasn't porn. And okay, this is something. Did you guys hear about the white girl who won the Zimbabwe beauty pageant? And everyone is up in arms about this. It's tragic and disappointing. White woman wins Zimbabwe beauty pageant, will represent the country in the Miss Universe pageant.
Okay, the problem is people in Zimbabwe probably do not give a shit at all. It's only people in America and shit that are saying this probably. Like they probably don't even care. It's just here. They're like, oh my God, which is usually the case.
Yeah, it's white liberal women, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
That are American.
All the people that cry about cultural appropriation literally live in America, and the people that are actually still living in the culture don't care, and they want you to immerse yourself in it. It's only the people here that bitch and complain. I'm like, shut up. Like, you're not even in that culture anymore. You're in fucking America, okay? So
Well, it's the same thing like what was going on during World Cup, and they were so pissed that like there was no black people on the Moroccan team.
Yeah.
And then it's
Like,
like you look at the French team and they're
maybe
all
black people don't want to live there. Did you ever think of that? Maybe they don't want to go there. Like, what the hell?
well, they just assume that if you're from Africa, you're black.
Yeah, which is
I feel like that meme from Mean Girls. It's like if you're from Africa, why are you white?
like, is
I mean,
Elon
this woman
Musk
over
black?
there-
No.
For this woman over there, I mean, was that like a diversity vote for her because she is in the minority there? Is that how it works?
I have no clue.
I wonder. And there's no way she could have participated in this contest if she were not
Yeah.
an illegal Zimbabwean, right?
I would imagine no.
No, there's a lot of Swedish people in Zimbabwe and oh shit, what's the other country? I know that they're in South Africa, but there's like Kenya. They're in Kenya too.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's only people here that care. I guarantee it.
Brooke Jackson, she's 21. She's now set to represent the African country at the 2023 Miss Universe pageant scheduled for November 18th. She'll probably be like the only white girl there. The newly crowned Miss Universe Zimbabwe's runner-ups for black
The only like woman too, probably.
Yeah, I'm like, how retro? She's actually a woman.
Well, if she was trans, I wonder if they would still write this.
I saw somebody accusing her of being trans already because she's like muscular, but I get accused of it all the time. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah. But if you have muscle and the QAnon people, they love that. They love it.
In shape. She might have to like wrestle a lion or something.
I think it's a little bit of a neg, like calling her trans, because it's like, oh, she's obviously so
Well,
gorgeous.
they're trying to cope because she's just a woman, a white woman that won. And so they're like, there has to be something off about her.
Oh yeah, there's got to be a dick somewhere. Social media users expressed outrage, believing a black woman should have been crowned, given that the share of the non-black population in Zimbabwe is roughly 2%. Oh my God! Imagine the minority ethnic persuasion dominating a certain field.
Yeah, maybe they didn't want to join the fucking pageant. Okay, maybe they thought it was gay and they didn't want to do it. Okay.
Or personally, I would want the prettiest person to win the beauty pageant. Maybe she was the prettiest person
maybe
there.
They want to.
Outdated thinking. My God, prettiest, most equitabilist. Let's see here. The backlash actually led her to deactivate the comments on her victory post on Instagram.
Oh God,
that sucks.
But criticism
Pussy.
continued on other posts, as we all know. Anytime you're getting trolled or by, I don't know, a whole country or a group, they flood the comments of every Instagram post.
Yeah, but don't turn it off, man. Then they're just gonna keep coming for you in other platforms. Just let them do it, and they'll stop
Well, she
in like
might
a
not
day.
even run the account. She might have like an assistant or a manager doing it, and they just did it because they thought it was good for PR.
I don't know why people turn comments off. They're still gonna do it somewhere, and it'll just keep going. Just let them do it, and then they'll just go away.
I agree with you, LeeAnn, but these beauty pageant folks, like, they're not used to being canceled.
Yeah,
Like
they're
they are
too soft for
we
that.
know the rules. It's like, yeah, don't shut down your social media. Don't apologize for simply existing. Don't apologize for winning. Yeah, let them tire themselves out. Let them run around.
Yeah, they should let her tell them "fuck you." I mean, she probably can't, but still.
In response, she emphasized that skin color should not define a person or their associations. What? What a concept.
I mean, did you talk to any black people in Zimbabwe? Maybe they didn't want to do it. Did you ever think of that? Like, why do you always, like, they always do this? Like, they're speaking for them, or like, why aren't, maybe they didn't want to, man. You don't need to always be trying to help them out or whatever. Maybe they just don't want to. Like,
Well, there
you
were
ever think of
plenty
that?
of black women who also ran, who were in the running. Let me see if I can pull up. There was a chart of.
I mean, in this climate, I feel like they must have picked her for a reason, because why? They knew this would probably happen. I mean, you have to know now.
Yeah, well, now everyone's talking about Zimbabwe. Can you remember the last time any
Yeah,
Zimbabwe
exactly.
was in the news?
Yeah, they
I've
could've
never
done
talked
it on
about
purpose, and now this white chick is just getting all the brunt of it while they get like free publicity and shit. She's just
This
like
is the
the
first
fall
time
guy.
I've even said the word Zimbabwe. So
That's where they had like the hyperinflation on money, and like so you would literally have their like currency was like 5 million Zimbabwe dollars or whatever on one piece. That's
Damn.
little. It had an economic collapse at some point. That's the last time I thought about it.
This is interesting. Zimbabwe is the only country where a woman from a minority racial group won a national beauty contest despite people of African descent making up a little over 1% of Germany's population. All 3 top winners of Germany's Next Top Model 2023 were all Black women. Let's see. I wonder if people complained about that.
It's a trade-off, okay? Jeez.
Oh no, she's fat.
And one is
too.
curvy.
Of course.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of Black women that won America's Next Top Model, or is this Germany's Next Top Model?
Yeah, Germany. I don't know what their like track record is.
I didn't know there was any Black people in Germany, really.
It's like 1%. Actually, Tree of Logic used to live in Germany for many years. She's
she
she's
did.
fluent. I guess she made up the 1%. More than 90 countries are expected to participate in the 2023 Miss Universe pageant. This is just great advertisement for the pageant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they knew what they were doing, and they're like, let's just
hopefully
pick
the white
her.
chick's like in on it, so she's not like too traumatized from all the comments.
Dude, the Miss Universe pageant is going to be crazy. You know, they're all going to watch and root for her to fail.
Oh my God. Is this really true? Miss England, Miss Ireland, Iceland, France, Germany, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Canada, Italy, Switzerland.
Are these all
knew
winners
it.
this year?
Oh my
I
God.
said she'd be the only white chick.
Dude, these are not good pictures of them.
No.
Like, look at Miss Canada. Ugh.
I know.
mean-
she needs some powder.
I
feel like-
wouldn't want to do anything like this now if I was a minority, because I'd be like, oh, they're picking me because they feel like they have to now, not because I'm good or like that's how I would feel. That's how my one Black friend feels. Like she got a job, but now she's like questioning, like, did they hire me because I'm Black or because of like my degree and I'm good at teaching? So now she's like questioning it. Like, I don't know if they hired me for, my skills or because I'm Black. And I'm like, that sucks, dude. You did all that schooling and now she has to wonder if it's just because she's Black. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of
sad to me.
people wondering that too, if that's why they're in their position.
You know what I'm curious about? Is it just based on their beauty, or is it like showing off their cosplaying skills or like speaking skills? Like,
do they have like talent parts?
No, so like in pageants, you have to do the questions, you have to do the talent portion, you have to do
Didn't they take out the swimsuit shit, or is that just with one?
No, they still have swimsuit. I think they have it now. Like you have more options because you only had a 2-piece or a 1-piece, and now you can wear like the full bodysuit in case you're Islam.
Oh, okay. But like, you're not going to get as many points, right?
No, because the point is to see like your physical attractiveness.
Okay. Not that they must see ankle.
I feel like they're going to cancel them altogether.
Congeniality. They go through all the things you have to do in that movie.
Right.
I'm
I've
surprised
seen
there's still pageants, honestly. I'm surprised they haven't like got rid of that yet. Like,
way the trans people can do it. They can make
trans
this.
take over.
they have
Yeah.
a bulge contest now too.
Yes, Battle of the Bulge.
Best bulge.
Media stuck.
Mark Aureli, how come they never let the body positivity models on top of the cheerleader pyramid? Hey, you know what? I was a base all throughout high school, and that kind of triggers me a little bit because I wasn't big, but I was strong. And it's hard being a base because your shoulders constantly smell like feet. Constantly getting stepped all over. It's not easy. Slagless. Zimbabwe was the first woke country. They were the powerhouse of Africa, kicked all the white people out of power, and then the collapse happened.
Is that
Ooh.
where they like murdered all the farmers? I was thinking
Yeah,
about that,
that's-
but I didn't know if that was there, and then they like
That's South
couldn't grow
Africa.
food.
Dang.
I don't know why they don't think these things through.
Maybe they'll be the first to turn it around. Oh my God. Push-ups is throwing his hat in the ring for Mint here. Is Mint taken? Can we keep her on full screen? Push-ups, not for $2. Good Lord.
I know, $2.
oh man.
Diversity in
Yeah.
West and Africa doesn't give a F. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, push-ups. I don't know. Try to get in Mint's DMs or something.
I am taken.
So there.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Dating the
Select
Dick
through
Show
it.
producer, if you want to know. We have been dating for a few years.
Ooh, I don't know who that is.
Illusion destroyed. Sorry.
Are you
fellas.
like, do you post photos of you and them together, or?
I just post photos of me mostly. There's a few photos of us, but like on Instagram and such. But on my
Okay.
spicy sites, it's just me.
Okay, cool. So if you guys really want to find out, I'm sure you can go
Yeah.
find out. Zimbabwe used to be the apartheid government of Rhodesia. Well, another random fact. Oh my God, it's Kiki. Hi, Keanu. Hi, pretty gals.
Hola.
LeeAnn. I am so into the hat moment.
Thanks. And congratulations. I told you on Twitter, but it keeps saying it can't post. So I don't think it went through, but yeah. I wanted to say
Oh, yeah, Keanu just got engaged.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it happened yesterday, and then she came straight to the show, and she was just very emotional during her set, which I loved. Kiki, I'm sending you a link if you want to recap the day. Wow. And it's like, you know what? Maybe it will take this Zimbabwe moment, like having a white girl win something. It's like, wow, it's I'm sure they kind of did it for attention.
I mean, what would be the point of that?
never heard
They're
of
trying to get their
Zimbabwe winning
economy
a
back
pageant.
up. So
We
this
should
is
go EFAP it and see if she's actually the best one.
That's a great idea. Because if she's not impressive, then you'll go, interesting. Russell Hall Zimbabwe also went the ethnic cleansing route. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they doing that there now? Like very recently, they had that big rally and they were like basically saying kill all the white people and shit. I forget where that was. I don't think it was Zimbabwe. Maybe it was.
I think that's still South Africa.
Oh, it is. I was gonna say that white girl wouldn't be up on stage then if that was. They'd probably try to take her out.
I'm not sure what that's in regards to. Okay, this is a topic because I am baffled by this YouTube creator, and I guess I'm baffled by why she's getting so much hate. So tell me how familiar you guys are with this woman, because I've just heard of her really this week. My God, she has 34 million subscribers. 34 million. Her name is Sssniperwolf, and people are not liking her.
No one likes her in any community on YouTube. Not the commentary, not the gamers. She has done so much fucked up shit. I don't know how people still support her. She is fucked up towards women. She
really
basically ran another girl off. That's how she got her whole start. Saying that she faked her gameplay whenever this bitch was faking her gameplay. Like all kinds of shit. She's just a bad, mean person. Like she does a lot of fucked up shit. And she never gets in trouble from YouTube, but nobody likes her on YouTube. No other content creators. Like she's very alienated because she's an asshole. And she's always been an asshole. She will pick apart women and talk about them photoshopping, but she does it. Like Nerd City made a really funny video on her, and like because he's an editor, and he's like, you're calling out all these girls and doing, but you're doing it like she's doing it. She's just like a hypocrite, and she just hates girls, and she's just not a good person. She's an asshole, dude.
Yeah, but she's so popular because she was a skin in Fortnite, and so little kids really like her. I only know
little kids.
She was a skin.
Weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I only know who she is because the Munchkin like is obsessed with Fortnite. So she knows who this chick is. She knows who Pokimane is. She knows who Ninja is, and a few other people, all because they do the Fortnite stuff. And so what happens is they have clip channels. And so little kids will just sit there and they will just watch Minecraft YouTubers and Fortnite YouTubers. And so that's why she's so popular, is because little kids just watching her Fortnite clips.
Wow.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people, like my friends that have done videos on her. Like Kavos has a really good video that goes into her. She just lies so much too. Like there's so much. That's why people don't like her. There's so much. shit.
Okay,
I-
I've Googled her. Okay,
Yeah.
wait, sorry. What were you gonna say, Mint?
I know her from the YouTuber Jax Films covering her. He has like the separate channel called Jax Films, where every day he like watches a Sniperwolf film. He does like bingo on it because her editing is so like consistently just so consistent. And also there's like times where she just like shows the clips without reaction and also like shows the same TikTok clip in like the same like 2 times in the same video sometimes, and also
She basically
doesn't credit
steals
artists.
people's content
Yeah.
and makes money off it and doesn't credit them or anything. Like, it's
And
crazy.
she's not getting claimed on anything.
I
I
don't
thought,
know.
Is.
I
She
thought
does
YouTube
not.
promoted her like on Twitter or something. I thought I
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah.
Her name is Aaliyah Sheelesh. And she got famous. She started in 2013 making YouTube videos and started recording her gameplay and uploading it to YouTube. She started dating the YouTuber Evan Sausage. Never heard of him. God, I'm like so late to this whole situation of YouTube. Months later, she dropped out of school and started making YouTube content.
Well, she
how
and
much-
Sausage ended up getting married, and now they're getting divorced, and he's suing her.
They're
Oh,
saying
no.
she makes $1 million a month, but who knows how accurate that is.
That's like Amaranth levels.
Jesus. Evan Sausage. Who is Evan Sausage? Another YouTuber. One of his channels, Evan's most popular content includes collabs with Sniperwolf. I don't know who the fuck these people are. How old is Sniperwolf?
It's because
I-
my little kids watch her, so she hasn't like
looks
played
young.
games in a while.
Yeah, I think she's 20. God, she looks a little like Savannah Hernandez. Gosh,
If I had
how
to guess
old?
her age, it'd be like 25.
I'll tell you how old she is. She's 30.
What? How?
She's 30. She's from Liverpool. She's a Libra, I think, or an early Scorpio. 34 million. Holy cow. Well, let's see. Can we watch one of I watched one of her videos. I'm like, okay, it's very choppy and like it's very cut up, which is good for like the younger the Gen Z, the Gen Alphas with no attention span.
I think the editing covers up her lack of content. Like, there's a lot of times where she just reads like this caption on a TikTok, and she'll just read that, and that would just be her reaction.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not good. Oh, jeez.
Oh, she also called and doxed someone and called them basically a pedo when that wasn't true at all. She like did a copyright. He fought it because she copyright struck him, and she got all of his information and Googled him and made a video putting him on blast, saying he's like a predator and all this shit. Like it was crazy, and it wasn't true either. Like she's
Jesus.
really fucking. She's a bitch, dude. Like she's done a lot of shit to people. That's why no one likes her.
The power has gone to her head. Okay, let me pull up this here. She's been getting slammed the last couple of weeks. Okay, let me do this is a little bit of a reaction video from this guy, I guess, who is one of her biggest critics. Yes, Jax Films. I think someone did mention him.
Oh, yes.
I guess he is he's a big detractor. Okay. Sniperwolf forgot to react again.
Love these videos.
Recent upload, honestly, like yesterday or the day before, a few days ago. It's a new Sniperwolf video titled "People Who Got Caught Lying on the Internet." Does that sound familiar? Do you guys know of any people who ever got caught? Okay, maybe it's like maybe one of those like
Try. Oh yeah, you know what? Prove it. Can you backflip? Oh.
what did I? I'm sorry.
Oh hell.
What did I say? What did I say? I swear I haven't seen this before. Holy shit. Now, to be fair, that's not predicting what Sniperwolf says. That's just predicting how the TikTok would go. See where it says 5 seconds? If that goes to 10 without Sniperwolf saying a word, you can mark that spot in your bingo
Really?
cards.
Just because I can backflip
7,
and you can't.
8,
This
9.
was first try.
Oh, we just got there. Barely got there.
Is there really a 10-second rule that you can't let something go for 10 seconds without commenting? I've not heard of this.
Yeah, no, it's like
God,
if you
bingo for her.
somebody else's video for more than like 9 seconds, they can clip you now, or they can flag you. So you have to like kind of talk over it the entire time or change the audio.
That makes sense.
Or you can
So
pause
this is
it.
Sniper Wolf. True. I guess these are things that she does a lot. References a famous TikTok audio, says something that makes no sense, summarizing the video, unnecessarily yelling, weird flex, someone calling someone bro. I just think that speaks to her age and her being on YouTube for so many years, and just she seems just one of these people who's sort of like raised by the internet.
She just says this shit all the time though. Like my personal gripe is with my issue with her is mainly just because like how repetitive she is.
Okay.
It's like daily 10-minute videos, and she's so repetitive with the things that she says, like bro. She says bro constantly. It's every day.
Well, she could probably use a pre-made video and just stick any TikTok on it, and it would be the same. Like, it would be the same reaction. It wouldn't look that weird. So she can just reuse them probably and just put a new TikTok in there.
Yeah, would be the same thing.
I didn't know the drama that LeeAnn you mentioned earlier about that she's like actually
There's
shitty
so
towards
much. Oh my
women
God, there's so
treat
much,
people
dude.
poorly. I was
Like,
gonna say
there's
just
so much.
on first look, she's a really pretty woman making content on the internet, which is like, okay, that's enough for you to deserve the hate of millions. But I think she's kind of content wise. I don't know how she is as a person, and if all these claims are true that she shits on people, that's a whole different thing. But she's kind of a genius in the way her content is so simple and like so easily digestible. And you look at her stuff, you go, oh, this is for simple-minded people. But maybe that's where we're at. I was a little bit jealous. I'm like, she's a bajillionaire. She's not putting out anything that's gonna get she's not shadow banned. She's not questioning the mainstream narrative. Like, it must be so easy to be her making content because she's not like talking about the pandemic. She's not questioning the vaccine. She's not talking about the election. She's not like concerned about our world. It's like kind of I don't know. It seems like she has it kind of easy because the content she seems to like to do is not something that would ever get censored.
She just uses other people's shit, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely hack as fuck, and I don't like. There's like no artistry. The most artistry is her background to me, and there's a G Fuel ad there, so I can say that
it's a little bit of don't hate the player, hate the game thing for me.
Yes.
I don't really know her, but that's what it seems more like. People hate on her. She's wildly successful for whatever reason, but
no,
like
most
said,
people hate on her from all the shit she's like personally done to them. Like, she's done shit to like every like so many people, like gross. People in FaZe clan, like all kind. Like, it's crazy. There's a lot for like going back years.
It's like
what
raise
she
your
said
hand
about
if
other
you were
women on YouTube and shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, she'll just like make fun of
You were
them, call them whores. It's
victimized
crazy.
by Sniperwolf, and that's it for everybody from Mean Girls. Put their hands up. Kiki Thompson, have you heard of Sniperwolf?
No, but you ladies look lovely. I have party voice. I was at a football game. My gosh, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me?
I could see you.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put you in the middle because you just got engaged and you have visible men. So you get. Oh my God! There's a snake going across?
Look at we're in Minnesota with the with steel toe. We're with the steel toes. Look at my betrothed. Check him out.
What? Is he sleeping or dead?
Who knows? But I get out scot-free if he's dead, I suppose. Thanks for the ring, bitch.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, look
You
at
know what-
Tulip.
Yeah, Tulip's here.
Hi, Tulip.
Sorry.
Aw. Is Tulip wearing
The
a little
Chargers
costume?
won today. I know. What's that? Sorry.
I was gonna say if Tulip is wearing a little Halloween costume.
Where's Gordo? Where is he? Is that Tulip?
Aw.
It's so cute.
Are you okay?
Oh, he's fine.
Drunk? Is he drunk?
Oh, this is typical.
I haven't heard this story. How did he propose?
I'll tell you. Well, it was so cute because on my stream, I knew he was going to do it. And I was like, you stupid, silly douche. Just make sure, I'm like, make sure I look pretty and make sure my nails are done. Are my nails ever done? No, never. No, they're never done. It'll never happen. So on my stream the other day, I was talking about, my parents are divorced, by the way, but they get along famously. I was like, Mom, how did Dad propose to you? And then I said, no, I remember. He just like was in the kitchen one morning and was like, you want to get married? So I was so shocked. It was the one, because I'm a grumpy grouch in the morning. And I woke up at his house and I got him up. Normally he pulls the curtains back. He's like, let's get up. Yay. And then I scream and then I look in the mirror and I go, I'm so ugly. This particular morning, I looked in the mirror in the bathroom and I went, I don't look too bad this morning. And I made him get up and make me a cup of coffee. And when I walked out, he was like, do you know what this is? This is a vape, but make believe it's a ring box. He was like, do you know what this is? I went, no. Yes. He was like, I love you so much. Will you marry me? And I went, yes. I had no pants on, nothing. And then just like my mom, I said, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
it was weird.
It's so much better that you didn't have pants on, honestly.
No
That makes
pants.
it
in your
way
natural
better.
form.
It's probably his favorite version of you.
I know, probably. Yeah. No. It was so sweet. It was
I love
adorable.
that you said thank you after. Like I didn't say thank you at all. I just said like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I was just so surprised.
I know my heart stopped. Because you can't pull the wool over my eyes normally. Normally I'm like, I know it's very, very, very difficult to surprise me. I had no idea. I walked out there, I was completely shocked and surprised. And it's his dead mother's ring. I thought, it'll be hideous, but I have to take what I get. It's exactly what I would have picked.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
good.
Yeah, Keanu said on the show last night, she was like, this is like sold out crowd. She was like, I was expecting something that looked like it was growing underneath a boat or like
I
right
said,
underneath a.
I was expecting something more like it looked like would be on the underside of a ship. I don't think they really like that. They're like, why are you so weirdly cynical? It's bizarre. Yeah.
Treasures.
It's funny because when you were here, you're like, oh, I have a feeling he's going to propose. I have to get my nails done.
Yes, right, exactly. And then, so it was our anniversary on Friday, 1 year. And I was like, I can tell he's not going to do it, but I quickly painted them before, just in case. And then I didn't expect it the morning after, but I don't know. And my God, I don't know. It's exactly what I would have picked, which is nice. But
It's really beautiful. I wish we had my mom's engagement ring. Like she was vacuuming once and the
full screen so we can see it.
Oh yeah, full screen. It's
Oh, it's so
gorgeous.
pretty.
It's a what do you call it? A marquee?
A marquee.
Which is like a
Ooh.
stand-up comedy word too.
That's so cute.
Yes.
You're on the marquee.
Also, and look how hideous my nails are. Still.
They're more done than usual.
Your nails look pretty. I like your nails.
They're more done than normal, yes.
At least none
And
of them
also-
are broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's on the floor.
You know what, Anna? When I saw you last, I was like, I know he's gonna propose. I was like, I want what you have. You have like you had like
an oval, I think.
Yeah, it was cool. They were sort of like white, and they had like charms hanging off of them and diamonds and things. See?
Yeah, I have.
Kiana's obsessed with rings now. I love it. She's looking at
know.
everybody's ring.
I know, I am. But yeah, there he is, my man. There he is.
In all his glory.
Why do you choose the floor? There seems to be couches there.
It's beyond me.
Well, sometimes my dad would always, when he came home from work, he would always have like 6 or 7 beers, and then lay on the floor with his feet up on the couch. So he'd always pass out on his back, but with his feet up because he was like a landscaper and his back always hurt. So he'd always have to like lay on the ground.
Well, Gino he didn't do any landscaping work today. He's just drunk.
Maybe
No,
he
we went to-
manscaped.
Yeah, he manscaped. No, we went to the Chargers game with Aaron and April Impold and Aaron. Yeah.
Are you at their house right now?
They're
that's so
downstairs
cute.
streaming.
Have you thought at all about like where you want to get married? What kind of wedding?
I always said, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I want no one. Let's just go to like a 7-Eleven and have someone marry us. It'll be cute and adorable. But now I'm thinking because this always happens. I don't mind the Catholic Church moment. That'll be cute. But I don't want an Elvis impersonator. I want an Elvis Costello impersonator.
Much better.
Because I love Elvis Costello and it will confuse everyone. And you're all invited. And as long as they don't make me like confess my sins or something before, then I'm good with the Catholic Church moment. That's fine.
You just have to take some classes and pay some fees and get a letter from a
We just
bishop.
went for one day, and it was like what was it, like 4 to 6 hours? There was a break in the middle. How long was pre-Cana? It was like
So it's like
9 to 4 or something like that.
It's like driver's ed.
Yeah,
it is like driver's ed, and you don't have to do confession. Although they did give us an option if you wanted to go during the break and do confession, but no, you definitely don't have to.
I'm like, I went to Catholic school for 8 years. Do I really? I've confessed all I can confess. All right. I mean, do I really have to? But I guess if that's what he wanted, because he goes to this church every day after work. And at Compound Media, and he goes and like talks to my nana and his mom and says, "Thank you for bringing Keanu into my life." And it's gay. He's passed out on the ground. I know. So that's why it's called St. Vincent's Cathedral. I'm like, all right, fine. That sounds iconic. Cool. We'll be good with
doable. And it's kind of cute. Like at one point in the pre-Cana, they had us go back to back, and you had to guess like if your partner could eat one meal every day for the rest of their lives, would it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner? And it's like cute stuff like that. And
it's like the dating game. Okay,
kind of.
That sounds fun.
And then we were like laughing the whole time. You could bring some drinks. You could probably sneak some drinks and do it.
You can also do Zoom. That's how me and Peaches are doing it.
Yes, you could. I wasn't able to do it through Zoom. I had to go in person because we were a little bit like late. I a little bit procrastinated that part of it. But you watch some videos online. It's a whole thing you complete, and then you get a little you get a thing that you can print out and frame if you like.
A certificate?
A certificate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love a good certificate. All right. Visconti, it's done. St. Vincent's, it is. No. Fine. He's passed out.
I'll send you the website and all the things I had to do.
Anna, you're going to do the Catholic Church too?
Yeah, our families are Portuguese. The Portuguese are very, very Catholic. So
I love that. It's iconic. It'll be really like rock and roll.
It feels very cool.
The cool thing about it is the current bishop in California, Peaches used to be an altar boy for, and
that explains so much.
Best friends with Peaches' aunt, and so he's going to be the one that performs our ceremony.
I love that.
Yeah, so that's cool.
I didn't think I'd get married, especially not to a lunatic like this, but you know what I also being engaged, the only way I feel different is I realize how hideous my hands are now. They're truly
Keanu, when we were in LA, I was like, every day I was like, I'm gonna take you, we'll get our nails done, like for real, like a gel mani. And you were like, no, we have to be on time for the whatever show we had to go do. And I was like,
you're so good, Chrissy. I
usually aren't busy, and just every 2 weeks just go. It's a nice
I know I really need to. It's not just the nails though, just the hands in general, hideous. But I've resigned myself to that fact. So
I got like giant witch hands.
I feel the same, but yeah, I don't think that about you. It's so I just have like these strange. This is also his mom's ring. This one fit. That's another thing. It fit perfectly because I knew it would because this is his mom, dad. He gave me this one for my birthday, I think. So I figured it would fit. So it worked out well. I just have ugly hands. No amount of paint you can put on
Start
them will
getting your
help.
nails like
feel
done
better.
by Asians, that will go away because
Mhm.
you realize everything looks better with your nails done.
I
Yes.
know.
Jacob
You're
Patton.
right.
I've been to a Catholic wedding. It's pretty good. It is. It's like it's more legit. It feels more for real.
What's the
It's
difference
hardcore.
between a Catholic wedding and like a regular wedding?
You get married in a what do you mean by regular? Like a minister or like a
I've been to a lot of Christian weddings. Like so I don't know, Christian versus Catholic wedding, I guess.
I think that just depends on what kind of branch of Christianity you're in. And so it's
Okay.
just like a little bit different to the ceremony. So Catholics, they usually like sing and you can either do mass or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was
Yeah.
raised Methodist, and I actually Frank had to sign a waiver. Like we met with the priest, and it's like they're like
A waiver?
like
Yeah.
just letting you know you're
You're gonna marry a Methodist. So
so if you're okay with that, and
You're
it's
gonna go to hell.
Methodism. It's a form of Protestantism, Protestantism, and the churches. It's not really as many idols, as many statues. It's a simpler, much plainer looking church because they weren't about like all the saints and all that. It's like there are some stained glass windows, but it's pretty simple. And
Okay.
and it's different. Like when you're a Catholic, you get confirmed like when you're a baby still. Whereas I was like 7 years old. Like I remember getting baptized. Like I was standing up with my head in the thing.
you're like,
And to get married in a Catholic church, they only care that you were baptized and that you've never been married before. I'm not sure about if confirmation matters or not.
well,
as long as
you're not because I didn't get confirmed because I was just like over it after like middle school. I was like, not why would I fucking do
You
this?
don't have to.
So-
Only one of the people has to, and then you just have to get like a special letter from. Either
He's confirmed. We
He's confirmed.
Have you guys been to an Indian wedding? I've been to one, and it is so much more fun than like a Christian wedding. Holy shit, there's so much more dancing than like any other wedding I've been to.
Yeah, my best friend married a Indian guy, and I went to her wedding like 3 years ago, and their outfits were so extravagant.
Yeah.
And like it was crazy. I was like, damn, I felt underdressed.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But
Well,
yeah, there was like
choreographed,
a lot of
right?
dancing now that you say that.
and it's like a sorry moment, right? And they're all
Yeah.
sparkling. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she had
iconic.
like a crazy outfit on.
I
And
gotta
she
go
was
to a black
so
wedding.
she didn't know nothing about that
Black
before she
weddings
met
are
him.
probably more fun too. I think it's like it's about like if the people that are at the wedding dance or not. I think it's
Chrissy, your wedding was there couldn't have been a more perfect wedding.
I could have had more black people. That's my I
Well,
invited a couple, they just didn't show up.
Yeah, well, that's not on you.
I'm still shocked that like the guy that married you wasn't Jewish.
No, he was a
honestly
Catholic
thought
deacon.
he was a comedian.
He's a priest. He hit the highlights. It was short, sweet, to the point. There were ups and laughs, and then there were sweet moments, and he kept it quick,
Mhm.
And then everybody, and you didn't have to get married in a church, and it was an iconic, like, sort of.
No,
it
she
was
did.
like
She lied.
Oh, I did. I
Wow.
did get married in
Hey,
the church.
we went to
I
the-
didn't know if that was out.
Oh,
Yeah,
because I didn't want to
forgot.
drag everybody on a 35-minute tour of Westchester to go from the church to the Bear Mountain. I was like, I
That's
want to save people. I want people to drink and pass out and not worry about like driving and going to a second location.
We drank and we passed out. Right, Visconti?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. My God.
Aw.
No, yeah, I forgot you got married in a smaller one before, but that couldn't have been a more perfect wedding. And you had a band, people danced.
You
there was
got the
revelry.
band. The band was great. I don't think the band loved the Trump impersonator. I think they showed their political colors at that point. But I was like, okay, well, I could have guessed.
I love that he like referenced like everyone in the
Specific people. Yeah.
yeah.
He called my brother a pussy for going home early. I was like, that's good. I was like, someone needed to call that out.
I can't believe it. Wow.
Oh, okay. No, he deserved it because my brother was like, we're gonna go. I was like, the entrees haven't even hit yet. He's like,
He's
we're
like, do we have a
tired.
to-go box?
He said, can I have some cake to go? I was like, we haven't even cut the cake yet. What do you want to take a chunk out of the back? Like we haven't even eaten the food yet.
You cut your
I think we were in Vegas when he was like, do I measure my son for a top hat or
He sent me like my nephew was the ring bearer and he sent me like all of his specific measurements, like his head. I was like, I'm just getting something from Amazon. Like I don't need his head measurement.
Yeah,
Like, there's no top hat involved here. It was so funny. My brother is kind of retarded.
Oh, it was hilarious. You put up a lot.
Sometimes I'll just answer a phone call on speaker just so Keanu can like see what my family's like.
What? The most hungover Chrysanthemum and I have ever been. We went and met her dad and her sister
This is
for
in
lunch.
Vegas. 'Cause my sister lives in Vegas and my dad was in town too. And I was the most hungover I'd been all year.
I thought she might have passed away. Like I was just trying to keep her going. It was
We
so
had lunch plans. We could barely. God, we were an hour late too because the alarm went off so late, and it was one of those moments where like, Kevin, you're just like, fuck, I'm so late.
1, 2, and 3. We got it. And fucking, and don't get me wrong, her sister and her father are just the sweetest people ever. But we're just like, we can't even see straight. And then her sister is like, that she
no makeup on. Like they couldn't look at me and go, should we just skip lunch and drive you to the hospital? My sister's like, well, let's go hiking. I was like, it's 100 degrees. It's 105.
We had to leave the next day. She was like, what time's your flight? We were like, Chrissy was like, it's later. She's like, well, do you want to go for a hike in the morning? Chrissy's like, does it look like I want to go for a hike in the morning?
That's what I did the morning of your wedding, Chrissy.
Oh, that was really, you hiked up Bear Mountain in your flip-flops, like no problem. That was very impressive.
You guys got some iconic shots of like, and so did and Melanie. Oh my God, so did who else hiked? Everybody did. Everybody had the best time. Everybody was at the zoo. There were so many activities.
I know everyone. So it was a funny thing, Keanu, because I knew who Chrissy's dad was, but Pete just like didn't really know. We saw Chrissy's dad everywhere. We turned around the corner. There's and he's like, should we go talk to him? And I was like, I don't know. I feel like we've said hi. And I think we're stalking him. But I remember Chrissy saying that he's like not very social.
No, he's the most handsome, like iconic man. But he's a little standoffish, but so sweet. He probably would have been fine with you saying hi. Like,
no, we said hi to him, but after a certain point, we're like, we've said hi to this guy.
Oh my God. Me and Visconti cried our eyes out, both of us, when they were dancing together too. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was a mess.
Me and Gino was sobbing. So was I. God. Sweet.
I could feel all my daddy issues just melting away. Push Up says, did Gino just say, watch this when he proposed?
He said, watch this. I went, all right.
Texas Ranger, Forest Mommy is the best. It's true. That's a correct super chat.
Is Gino like taking a nap or is he like done for the night?
He might have passed away. I don't know.
Whoa.
No, he's fine.
My condolences.
It was a quick engagement.
Well, in the intro, you told Adriana that he was in hospice or something, and she like believed you.
I have to retire this joke because it's more shocking. It's more shocking and horrifying than it is funny. Yeah. And no, yeah, she did. She went. She went. What?
I know, she looked very like she believed it. Aw.
No, he's fine.
It's so concerning too.
Oh, I could try. Honestly, we were at the game all day, and then he's fine. He's on his
tuckered out.
stomach.
Yeah.
He tuckered himself out.
Oh, what's up, Cecil? Good evening, ladies. Congrats, Keanu. Happy for you guys. I was able to get a letter from Jesus to vouch for Anna. Jesus is my drug dealer. Wow.
And Jesus.
Perfect
I was gonna
drug
give
dealer.
you the link, Cecil, but you don't have a Twitter presence anymore, so I don't know what to do.
No, his old Twitter is active now.
Okay.
Want me to send it to him?
Yes, please. Florida farmer, mint salad is my crush. Woo, we got mint simps in the chat.
You make me blush.
Oh, Frank, my love. Weekly stream pitch. The fiancés, Keanu and Anna, discuss their wedding planning and ideas.
Not a bad plan.
Let's do it, Keanu.
Very good idea.
That's
All
adorable.
right, let's do it. Oh my god. Oh, who am I? Hideous hand. Oh god.
Oh, Nina. What's up, Nina? Congrats, Keanu. So happy for you.
Nina, I love you.
Mexican dollars. Thank you, Nina. Love you, Nina. I have to get Nina back on. It's been a minute. Market Reality. Keep an eye out for Ninja Kitty. How has she begun to accept you as part of the family? Well, there's actually a clip, Keanu, where it's Six is looking at the ring on your hand, like with disdain.
Yeah, I just posted on Instagram if you want to pull it up. I don't know if you can, but it's like my new post on Instagram because I was like, I guess I better tell people the truth. My first picture I took of the ring was her just looking at me, and then she bit me 3 seconds later. It was hilarious and
She's
very
gonna murder
iconic.
you in your sleep.
Oh no, she'll scratch my eyes out and then let me
Yeah,
bleed
no,
out.
could
for
you
sure.
could you share it from your
Oh yeah, let's see.
screen?
I'll
I'll
just
see you guys.
can I text it to you?
Yes. Elsa Barrett. Oh, this is about Sniperwolf. The only thing I know about Sniperwolf, if you have a blank account on YouTube and delete your watch history, she's all over the main page. YouTube pushes her harder than any other content creator, probably because she doesn't push any buttons.
Well, that's what a lot of other YouTubers have a problem with, and they said to YouTube, like, this girl has done so much shit, and you'll, like, shadow ban us and not promote us, but you just promote her all the time when she's done, like, way worse shit. Then that's another reason why people are just salty.
It makes sense. Christoph SS Sniper. Thank you. Thank you. James, Anna, should Chrissy do a Mara Jade cosplay? I don't know what that is. Is she
Jade.
hot?
She's the ginger, but she's like Luke Skywalker's wife. I think you could do it.
Okay.
Do it.
I will do it. Maybe for Halloween. I gotta figure out. What are you guys gonna dress up for Halloween?
Vampire.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah.
Jess, are you gonna be Jessica Rabbit?
I don't know. We don't go out, especially since having a little one. It's hard to get away to do anything. So we don't.
But she's of trick or treating age, right? You could go with her.
We'll see how she does.
Okay. We'll see. Or you could just make it like hide candy in the house and just be like, oh, make it like Easter Halloween combo. Be like, go out on the candy hunt.
She's into finding like the eggs and the things, but she doesn't really eat candy outside of M&Ms. So it's just M&Ms.
Oh my god, M&Ms are great.
Just regular M&Ms or filled M&Ms?
I like peanut M&Ms and I like peanut or pretzel M&Ms. Very good. Yes.
Caramel cold brew M&Ms are underrated.
I've never heard.
What
of
is this? I've never heard of it.
Cold brew.
Yeah, caramel cold brew
Visconti.
M&Ms. I just found it on the bottom shelf at a Circle K, and I don't know where else you can find it, but it's really good. It tastes like coffee.
Okay, what are your guys when you put out candy for the trick-or-treaters? What is your go-to candy that you put out?
Reese cups, usually.
Do you do a variety? See, I guess I end up getting candy that I ultimately just want.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
The
like
Reese's the Reese's cup pumpkins are the best, or the Easter eggs. It's
'Cause
the
they're the
perfect amount
freshest.
of and
Yeah.
it's the perfect amount of peanut butter. It's not the double stuffed thing. It's just the perfect amount. Those are the best. Yeah.
I'm like boring, so I get the ones that have the least amount of things that kids can be allergic to.
Smart.
Oh, that's thoughtful.
Well,
It
there's
is
a lot
thoughtful.
of, so I do like, I go all out for Halloween since it's my birthday. And so I have like the big blow ups in the front yard of like the Nightmare Before Christmas, the music, the lights. And so there's always like a bunch of little kids. So I don't want to be the one that gives a kid a candy and then they have a horrible experience. So it's usually a lot of lollipops and other
Well, at
old.
least you don't give them like an apple or something. That used to be so
Yeah.
disappointing when you were little.
So we ran out of candy last year and we just had to go into the cupboard and get like fruit snacks and granola
Fruit
bars.
snacks are okay. At least you didn't put like a banana in there or a fucking apple. People used to do that. And I'm like, I don't want this. Like, why are you giving me this?
A banana, an apple.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. No.
I have PTSD. There was a woman down the block when I would trick or treat. She'd be like, "I don't believe in candy," and then she'd have like a bucket of like nickels. Like, just take a handful of nickels. I was like, "You suck," and then we egged her house.
Hell yeah. That's hardcore.
I put out Twizzlers, which is my least favorite candy, and also Red Vines, because fuck Red Vines.
I love
fuck
Twizzlers.
I mean,
love
the only
Twizzlers.
good Twizzler is the strawberry Twizzler. Any other flavor of
Soft
Twizzlers
one.
tastes like ass.
I love Twizzlers.
I hate Red Vines. I hate any kind of licorice.
I'm a big candy connoisseur. I love the original Twizzler. However, my one gripe with it is that if you eat too many of them, every once in a while, a piece of a Twizzler will get stuck in your sinus.
What?
I swear to you, it happens every time I eat a bag of Twizzlers. And it takes a while for it to
How
make
does
its
it
way
get
out.
up into your nose? Are you putting it up your nose?
It's
Are
the
you blowing
only
Coke
candy.
with them like a straw? How?
This sounds insane, but maybe look it up on Google. This has happened to other people. I've researched it. A chunk of it will get stuck right here, and it'll take a while, and it hurts. But people that love Twizzlers will do it anyway.
Oh my
kinda
god,
tastes
it's
like wax.
true.
I told you
no.
it happens. I don't know.
And
It
the
has nothing to
recommendation
do
is
with blow.
ask the person to blow gently. This may help to push the object out. Avoid blowing the nose too hard or repeatedly. If this method fails, get medical help. My god.
There's no way to get it out. You just have to let it work its way.
Do you get
my
Twizzlers
God.
stuck in your nose because you're
This is
eating
why
too
I don't-
fast?
This is why I don't typically buy Twizzlers, because I love them so much.
You breathe
But it
and
happens every
swallow,
time.
but it's just stuck there. It's just stuck.
It's stuck there. It just takes a while to make it work its way out. I'm full of useless knowledge.
Oh my god.
There was a time my daughter got something stuck up in her nose. She was still a bouncy little thing. She could kind of crawl around and get around stuff, but she got something stuck up her nose. And it was like the mother's kiss of life kind of thing, where you put your mouth over their mouth and you blow to shoot it out of the nose. You heard of that before?
I did
That
this.
sounds like one of those snot sucker things they have for babies, where you just put the tube and then you just like suck out the snot.
I do this, but the other way to Bisconti, because I think it's funny. I put my mouth over his nose, and he shuts his mouth, and then he can't help but go. It's hilarious, but same concept. Yeah.
Ew.
We're getting married. Great.
Oh, I love it. It's exciting.
Oh God.
That's interesting. I like to put out the candy, but it's good, Anna, that you do lollipops, because I find more people are not putting out non-chocolate items. Just the last few years that I've gone trick-or-treating with my stepson, it's just chocolate. Lollipops are good. There's never enough gummies ever. Like I get so excited to see a Sour Patch or a Swedish Fish, or even like
people
a
sleep on
classic
gummies.
gummy bear. Oh, it's so good.
But you can get like a lot of just fruit-based lollipops too, so they don't have that red dye in it. And
Oh, that's smart.
conveniently, I don't like any of this candy, so I'm not tempted to eat it. So
Yeah.
there's also that.
Like Dum Dums or Classic. They have these at the nail place, and I just do too much.
I'm a big I love Nerds.
I love Nerds.
Oh,
Oh
so
my
love Nerds.
god.
I love the nerd ropes. Those are so good.
That's my favorite. That's my absolute favorite. Oh my god.
It's iconic. I know.
want that for my last meal, just nerd ropes.
I know. Wouldn't you, if you were on death row, I would want to order something like that. I'd be like a single leaf of arugula, or like a nerd rope, or
It would be
something
nerd
like that.
ropes. It would definitely be like a coconut pie.
I would just want to piss them off or be like, I'll have a grape, just one grape, or just something weird. Nerd rope would be iconic. Yeah.
I haven't found nerd ropes in stores lately. Do you know where you can get these nerd ropes?
Yes,
Michael's
you can get them at Smart and Final, and you can get like the giant pack. I actually know this because I have two.
Amazon, you can buy them in bulk.
Yes.
There's actually a
pee
green
real quick.
flavor.
I'll be back.
I haven't had a green flavor yet.
There's a green one.
Red. Yes, I think it's for Easter.
Ah, I've seen that.
So good. I love to just put the whole thing in my mouth and then like pull the gummy out and then like basically like pull the nerds off in my mouth.
Yep. And they don't get stuck in your nose either. Not in your sinuses at all.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I was eating nerd ropes with Zia the other day when I went to hang with her, and like I just got up from the seat, like, and there were just nerds all in the chair.
I know I had a good night. I always wake up with like cashews or like some sort of candy in my bed. Like it's really pathetic. But it was always a good night when that happens.
Uh-oh. Okay, wow. We're about to embark on something kind of important. And this is the Sims Ultimate Halloween Candy Tier Maker. I mean, I thought it was a little premature for this, but since we're on the topic, look at all this.
Look at this.
Look at this. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to pee really quick. I'll be back, and then we'll get into this.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's like we're free falling. Chrissy, we miss you. Come back.
We're free falling.
I can't see like half of them.
I can't either. I don't even know what that is.
Sorry, yeah, I'm on my janky phone. I'm in Minnesota.
Okay, what's your guys' favorite candy? Like your go-to?
Ooh. Okay, Skittles, tried and true. Skittles are my favorite, but I like a double stuffed like white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah.
I don't really eat candy.
No,
no pops, but that I have with me now. Like whenever I stream or play video games, I eat those. But other than that, I don't really have anything that like.
What about when you were like a little kid? Like, what was your go-to candy when you could get one?
Oh my god, I don't know. I always wanted to eat oranges and salad when I was little. I don't
Quit
know.
bragging.
I swear, I don't know. I do like Sour Patch, the watermelon.
Yeah,
ones.
Sour
Those
Patches are good. That's the go-to.
The
for, like,
watermelon ones
sugar.
are good. The best ones, I think.
Lick-a-Maid. Remember those?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It was like cocaine. It was like little
they
piece
sell
of
those
cocaine
anymore.
It's like
It's
it's the
great
same thing
kid.
as like it's like a lollipop, but you lick it and then you put it in it's like a bunch of powder. It's like a baby bottle pop, right?
Oh, I love
There's
those.
there was
The
like
dip
3
it.
pouches connected. Yeah, dip it. And it was also called
Dip it,
Lick-a-Maid, probably depending on where you were rebranding or something. But yeah, they'd have like a blueberry flavor, a strawberry or something, and
I know, and it's all just like this strange sugar with some sort of chemical in it.
It's
Yeah, I
stepped
know. That's
on.
what
You know it's stepped on. for
Chemical
sure.
shit.
Stepped on. Absolutely.
I feel like in some of the stuff you can taste the chemicals now more than you used to be able to. Like I don't know if they changed it or like we just notice it, but some stuff tastes weird. Like I really like those Nerds cluster things. And then I bought the berry ones and now I won't eat it because it tasted like chemical to me, like really strong. And now I
Yeah.
don't want it
Kit Kat.
anymore. And I'm like,
Kit
what is
Kats
in
taste
here?
different to me now. I can't eat Kit Kats anymore. And they used
Oh,
to be
I
so good. I feel like they
Mm.
changed too. Like there's like a weird little change to it sometimes.
Yeah, there is. They changed a lot of things. Things got very small, but I feel like they also taste weird.
If you
like
go to like
different.
a
That's what
Mexican
she
grocery
said.
store and get the candy there, they have the ones that have real sugar.
Yeah, see, that would be nice. I don't know why they have to like poison us with everything.
Hang on.
Because when I went to Italy, you could read like I had a Fanta and I was so shocked that I could
was
read
doing a Chrissy show.
every ingredient on there, and here you cannot. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, we're doing Yeah, you could. I don't want to bug. No, we just did. Okay. Oh, I don't remember.
I don't think she knows we could hear her.
Sorry.
Are we tier listing right now?
There's two. Sorry, there's two streams.
I think we're waiting for
Y'all
Chrissy
know
to come
April.
back.
Okay.
don't you?
I can't
Yeah.
even see it though, so I don't even know what the hell that says.
Are there any Butterfingers or Kit Kats on this?
I don't know. I can't tell. I
Yeah,
think
Kit Kat's at the bottom.
I see
Like,
Butterfinger.
bottom. Very
I see
good.
Blow Pop. Those are fun. Milk Duds. Love. Oh, peanut M&Ms.
What the hell is beside the Milk Duds? That's what I've been trying to see. Like, what is that?
I don't
Airheads.
Airhead?
Airheads.
Oh, I thought it was like a dinosaur. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Okay, I have returned.
Is there Twix on here?
We love Twix.
Oh my god, that would be insanity to not have Twix on here. I don't see it.
That's like the best candy.
It's at the bottom.
Right.
Oh,
it is.
whew, that's
Thank
good.
God. All right. Okay.
Now,
What have you guys discussed so far?
Our favorite
we
candy.
stuck with candy. Yeah.
I mean, I know how
everyone- I have to go because Visconti has passed away, but he moved there. And then say hello to April. Just show your face. You know April Impulse, don't you? Look at her.
Hi, April.
I can't wait to see you soon.
I know. I can't wait to meet you in person next month.
Yes. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Tell them where they can
Bye-bye.
find you.
Oh, she said.
Watch Keanu Cast Wednesdays at I don't know what time. I forgot. 7, 8, something. Okay, we could start with the we could go in order. Pumpkins. I love pumpkins.
Like Reese's pumpkins?
The candy corn pumpkins.
Oh.
Don't people like hate candy corn?
But I know a lot of people hate candy corn. So
I hate candy corn.
Candy corn is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for having my back on that, Anna.
How?
Because it's
understand
like
candy
you
corn.
can eat a lot of it and not get grossed out.
Good.
What?
Is candy corn made of honey?
Candy.
It's like the biggest debate.
Yeah.
Everyone is willing to go to war over whether they like or dislike candy corn.
I much prefer chocolate over candy corn. It's just tastier. I don't know. That's
Candy corn's
just
a last
the
resort.
that's
So
just
can we
nature of
put-
law.
Should we put the
I
candy
agree.
corns at B and then come back? Since that's the middle.
I mean,
Okay,
would you
sure.
die for those?
I mean,
Would
I
that
wouldn't
be like
die
your
for any
last
candy.
meal if you were dying? Would that be included? If not, then
I really like them. I would put them
you would pick
A
it
tier
over
or
like a chocolate thing or
A
something
tier or
else.
S tier. I think I would. I think I'm reaching a weird point in my life.
Well, if that's your main shit, then you got to put that in the A.
Yeah, but there's all you guys to consider. So I don't know. I think me and Anna might be in the minority here about the candy corns, so I'll put them into a C category for now.
Good. Yeah.
Jolly Ranchers, definitely a crowd pleaser.
Especially if they're sour. I don't know.
Ooh, okay.
Watermelon.
Sour wins.
Best flavor.
Ooh,
I love the watermelon one. Yeah, you can have sweet flavors, you can have sour flavors. They last a long time. They're portable.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good all year. They're not just a Halloween candy.
Yeah, you could put them up your ass.
Like, I'm just kidding. I mean, I guess you could put any of these candies up your ass.
you could. Technically. They melt better in your ass.
Melts in your mouth, not in your
You don't
ass.
want chocolate
They
melting
will
in
break
ass.
your teeth though. I've broken my teeth on chewing on some Jolly Ranchers before.
Yeah, that is always a risk.
Okay, so where should we put them? I mean, I
B.
think B.
Just 'cause
Okay.
the risk
Let's
factor.
put them in B for now because they are a risky candy. Three
Yeah.
Musketeers, I think, is I don't
Gross.
know. I would say A tier.
Boring.
Is there that cream in the inside?
It's nougat.
It's cream. It's like that creamy nougat.
It's just nougat covered by chocolate.
Is nougat a nut?
I don't
Nougat
know.
is like
What is it?
like
It's
a
in
gummy
Snickers too.
type.
It's not creamy.
I think it's like a sugar paste.
Ew.
pasty.
D
Nougat
for
is
me.
it's made with sugar and honey, roasted nuts.
Oh,
It's
it is
consistency. It's like
nuts?
it's
It's so
chewy.
weird. Huh. I guess I never thought about it.
I never thought about nougat. You just
Mm-mm.
it's nougat.
No.
There's no Abba Zaba on this list. That's a shame.
Okay, so how do you guys feel about Three Musketeers?
I hate them. I think they're disgusting.
You
Yeah,
hate
I don't
them.
care for them
See it
either.
best.
There's worse candy, but there's a lot better candy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put it for C for now. Snickers. I know a lot of people love a Snickers.
I hate it.
I hate it too.
I hate
Ooh, I
nuts,
like
like big nuts.
I hate fake nuts.
I don't like that.
I don't
in
like them
candy.
just because it's like a basic. It's like the basic chick of candy. It's like
yeah.
standard issue.
I like peanut butter Snickers. Have you ever had peanut butter Snickers? Those are
No.
pretty good. They're pretty good.
But is it the worst?
No, I don't know.
It's better than Three Musketeers, though.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll do
I
B
just
tier.
personally don't like. I just personally don't like peanuts that much. So
Me
I'd put them
either.
into
Like,
D.
in candy, like whole ones, like Reese cups are different. It's like smashed.
Yeah.
Not whole ones though.
They do have almond Snickers, though, and those are pretty good. If you're not a
Ooh,
fan of the
yeah.
peanuts.
Okay,
Same.
Baby Ruth, I would say is better than Snickers.
It's good. I like Baby Ruth.
I think I've
Me
only had Baby
too.
Ruth once or twice.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Same.
I can't remember.
I would put Baby Ruth in an A tier because it's better than Snickers. It's nuttier. It's just like a happy candy. It reminds me, I don't know, it reminds me of like the rich houses on the block would give out whole Baby Ruths at Halloween, and it just made me feel like I could be somebody, you know?
Appropriate.
One day you'll hand out whole Baby Ruths.
Nothing like a whole candy bar at Halloween. It's just like the most luxurious thing possible. Okay, and feel free to push back on me here. Like I'm only very passionate about a few of these.
Okay.
I feel like I just found this and I just did my own of it. I feel like we should have all just done it individually and then compare everyone's results at the end.
Ooh. Okay. That's true. And it is trickier to do this with the chat as well, because everyone's got their completely different. Would that be interesting? Let's see. Let's see if I can send you guys the link to this.
I don't think I could do it on mine. If I open that, my computer's probably gonna lag. So I'm like,
Yeah, I don't have the brain power for that right now.
Yeah, I don't know if my
think
computer
doing
will let me.
stuff.
I'll put it in the private chat. Whoever wants to do it on their own. Oh, whoops! You just did that, Anna. Okay, cool.
I really only like blow pops anyway.
Yeah,
That would
which
be,
one
like, the
you
only
feel
one.
very passionate? Like I love Sour Patch Kids.
Yes,
I think that should be S tier because there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
I hate Sour Patch Kids.
What? It's sour. It's gummy.
The
it's
watermelon
fun.
ones are definitely better though.
Sour,
sour.
sweet, then gone. Also, great energy drink flavor.
Ooh.
Ghost has these energy drinks. They have sour. They have the Sour Patch Kid flavors, and they're really good. So it
Anna,
translates well to an energy drink.
Anna, which of these would you put in S tier?
Reese's.
Okay, I agree with that. I agree that Reese's are
I
S
agree
tier.
with that too. That is like the best one.
They are on top of the peanut butter candy game.
I'd personally put them in A.
Peanut butter, but I like Reese's.
Do you like the pieces or the cups?
I hate the pieces. I only like the cups.
I love the pieces.
Oh, the pieces are the best. The cups are overrated.
No, the cups
Oh.
actually have chocolate. The pieces, it's like just peanut butter with like the M&M
coating.
shell. It's just too much peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter.
The pieces are so good in ice cream, but so are the cups.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
peanut M&Ms, but better.
I think blow pops could be S tier. I think Dum Dums are also S tier.
Oh, blow pops? Those are F. They usually have the shitty gum inside.
I
Yeah.
love the gum. I eat the gum for like 1 second and then I just throw it away.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
bazooka gum. Bazooka gum, it doesn't really
Yeah,
last
it
very
only
long.
lasts for like
Yes.
a
It's a
second.
throwaway.
Well, that was the cool thing. Like when we were kids, it's like you get 2 candies in one. You get a lollipop and a piece of gum.
That's true.
I have bags of that shit right here
don't
with
have
me
Tootsie
because I
Pops
eat them all the
anymore.
time.
And the gum always loses its flavor in like 5 minutes. And that's my
Oh,
least
yeah,
favorite
I
part
just
about
spit it
it.
out.
The gum is bad and not meant to be chewed for, but the pop.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So where
Yeah.
would we put it? Where would we rate it?
They don't have Tootsie Pops on here anymore, do they?
That's shocking. Nor do they have.
Hmm.
Oh, then they just have the Tootsie Rolls.
Ew.
I thought they had Tootsie Rolls on there.
Ew.
All right, so we're
Fruity
okay.
fruity Tootsie
Yeah.
Rolls are good. The fruity ones are kind of good, but
Yeah, I agree with you there. The chocolate ones kind of taste like trash. Like I don't know what they make out of them.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Tastes like
I don't
old
want to
chocolate.
know.
Best flavor though is lemon lime Tootsie Pops.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, what do you guys feel about Almond Joy? I feel very passionately. I love coconut.
I hate it.
It's all right.
I
Yeah,
hate
I can't
coconut
live for
and I hate
coconut.
almonds.
I hate almonds too. I don't like almonds.
My
either.
least favorite part is the almond. The
Mhm.
coconut's all right, but then the chocolate's pretty good. But
Why
like,
can't Mounds just be on there? Why has it got to be the almond one?
Mounds is on here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's way better than the almond
So
one.
we'll do because the Mounds has the dark chocolate and the Almond Joy's
Yeah.
got milk chocolate. So should we do Mounds at B tier and Almond Joy at C tier?
That works.
yeah,
It's not the worst.
People love almonds, though. I do
People
not.
do. I think Swedish Fish should be S tier, but I'm willing to hear an argument against it.
Swedish
They're good.
fish are bomb. Like you can put them in ice cream and they're
Ooh.
delicious.
Interesting.
Yeah, you
They
could put 'em
freeze
in
up.
cocktails. Yeah. Okay, I like a Swedish Fish moment. I think Starburst should also be S tier.
Absolutely.
I mean, lemon's like the least good flavor, but even
True.
lemon is better than a Snickers.
True.
Mm.
Okay, guys. Let's see. Heath, I think it's like, I would do it C tier. It's not the worst, but it's definitely gonna get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
Heath bars are the best. It's the part, the crunchiness factor is off the charts. That's the best part of Heath bars is you could lose a tooth.
Yeah.
That's the risk. But it
So
tastes
should
like
we think
coffee.
B? Do you think B tier for Heath?
B for me.
I say F.
Oh, we could put it at C and split the difference. But then
Okay.
that brings in the interesting question of Butterfinger, which, similar to Heath, has that toffee. Like, I freaking love Butterfingers. Like, I would put that S tier.
A-
But
I would too.
Ah,
Nice
yes.
tier.
okay,
S.
But yes.
S.
okay. 100 grand. I don't think it's offering anything that these other candies don't already offer in a better way.
It's like a crunch bar, but with caramel.
Okay.
So it's infinitely better than a crunch bar or like a Twix bar, in my opinion. I put that at S tier.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I love 100
Bold.
grand.
Holy cow. That's a dark horse right there. How did the rest of you feel about 100 grand? I think I've maybe had one in my life.
Yeah, me
Same.
too. I don't remember.
I don't eat 90% of these candies, so
Okay, I'll put it at A.
Heck yeah.
I agree. I think the Crunch Bar is trash. I would put it at D tier.
Me
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
Even the
It's just-
chocolate tastes like shit.
Chocolate is blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you guys think about Kit Kats?
I love them.
I love them
No
too.
complaints.
There could be more flavor varieties. I know there's a bunch in Japan.
There's
that
a green tea one. There's a white chocolate one. There's dark chocolate.
There's so many.
There's a
There's so
strawberry
many.
one.
Yeah, the ones I've tried, there's strawberry and mocha, there's mint in mocha.
Ooh.
Those are all right. I think the best thing about Kit Kat is how shareable it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can just break it apart.
Yeah, I think the shareability makes it S tier. Twix, I would also put it S tier.
Yes.
It's iconic.
I hate
Very
them.
shareable. What? So you don't like caramel, Anna?
I do like caramel, but not
Is it caramel or caramel?
I say caramel when it's like a drizzle and caramel when it's like you're
Like a
eating it by itself. But that's
Ooh.
me.
Have you tried the salted caramel
I
Twix?
hate salted caramel.
Ah,
I don't
I
like to
love-
mix sweet and savory.
that
All right,
makes
we'll
sense.
We'll split the difference. We'll put Twix at a A tier.
Okay.
Let's see. Hershey's, I also think is trash. I think Hershey's should be D tier.
If there was an F tier, it'd
That
go
is
down
the
there.
best.
Do you like
They're
Hershey's?
good to
Anna?
have on. They're good
I
to have on hand for s'mores. That's
I
why.
Yeah,
love
that's like their only purpose.
Yeah.
Is for s'mores.
If I
Okay, so
eat like one block, I get sick.
what I like to do is I like to leave them on like the hood of my car and let them melt, and I drink them.
Oh God.
So good. Well, so even so, I have a like a sound system that'll get hot, and so when I'm playing video games, I'll put my Hershey's bars on it, and it'll melt them too, and I'll just drink it. I've done it plenty of times on streams. I've done it on SimpCast.
Drinking. Okay, for that I'm putting it D tier.
Do you
It's
keep
like
it
a
in the
yogurt.
wrapper?
It's
You
like
should not be
yogurt.
drinking chocolate bars.
It's so good, Chrissy.
Oh, I wonder if it tastes like kind of like expensive hot chocolate.
It
Like it's
tastes
kind of thick.
phenomenal.
Okay, Rolo I think is D tier.
What?
Old
8
people
S
candy.
tier.
What?
Yeah, like it's like a Reese's, but it had caramel in it. It was smaller. It was like bite size. You can just put it in your mouth, or you can like chew off the chocolate off the sides and have a little caramel inside. The caramel inside is pretty good, I would say.
If
I
one
like
candy in
Rolo.
this list was going to convince you to get a vasectomy, it would be Rolo.
Oh no.
I think the limit for Rolo for me is 1 though. Like I could eat Twix all day, but like Rolo, after a while I get sick of it.
Okay, yeah, I do feel torn on Rolo. It's definitely a quirky, weird little candy. You don't see much of them. They're definitely not passing them out at Halloween.
It's old people candy though.
It is.
Yeah,
it's
my
OPC
dad
for
always
sure.
my dad always loved it. It makes me think of my dad right away. Rolos.
Okay, so is there some nostalgia points to be factored in here?
There would be.
Okay,
good
maybe
angle.
we'll do Rolo at C. We'll keep Rolo at C for now. Crackle I think is similarly trash to
Crunch.
the Crunch Bar.
Yeah.
I've never
I
had
don't think I've
crackle
ever had
before.
one.
It just reminds me of like the poor people candy I ate as a kid.
They're
And,
always in that
generic
like 4
Crunch bar.
pack.
Oh no.
They're in that
Yes.
pack where there'll be like the dark
Mr. Good
chocolate,
Bar.
milk chocolate, Mr. Good Bar, crackle.
Yes.
And they
That
come in
was
every
like-
season. There's like every season decoration for them. It's like a mix.
Does
Classic.
anybody want to take up for Crackle?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't care.
Okay, good. Tootsie Rolls. Okay, it's classic. It's old people candy. Maybe
F
some
tier.
childhood nostalgia. S?
F.
Oh, F. Okay,
F
yeah.
like
Tootsie Rolls
failure.
I think are boring.
Like C or B.
Really? Okay. I mean, it is classic. It's not disgusting. Like, I'd rather have a Tootsie Roll than a Crackle or a Hershey's Bar or a Crunch.
Huh. I would choose
Because-
Tootsie Roll last, personally.
Because I get it. It is boring.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then they had some of those like more fruity flavored Tootsie Rolls that came
I
out.
love
They
those.
were odd, but I would eat them anyway.
I remember my
I don't
dentist
know if
would
I like
pass
this.
those out. It's like, hey kids, I just did all this shit to your teeth. Here's some Tootsie flavored Tootsie Rolls that's gonna get stuck in your teeth and give you more cavities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Cavity
worth
kid.
it. I don't think.
I don't think it's worth it either. I
Mm.
mean, we can move it around later. Okay, peanut M&Ms. I would argue they're A or S tier. They're
F.
like a meal.
Failure.
F.
Peanuts are gross, especially with chocolate around them, and M&M does not do them well.
Mm-mm.
Personally, they just taste like ass to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
A.
A. I mean, they're a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I feel like I never have them, and then when I have a couple, then I have to have like a bunch right away. But then
Yeah.
I'll never have them again for a long
It's like a meal.
I find the most fun part of eating a peanut M&M is taking the chocolate off and just having the peanut exposed and then throwing that away.
Yeah. I like to expose the peanut, but then I eat it.
The mini M&Ms are far superior.
Yes.
They just taste better. I don't know
do.
why.
Yeah. They're chocolatier. Oh, what about the York? I think the York is S tier because it's in
S
it's
tier.
in a glass all on its own.
You could
Yeah.
freeze it.
Mm-hmm.
Great in ice
And-
cream. Great for like a doctor waiting room candy.
Yeah.
It's also an old people candy. It's also a
It
young
is.
people candy.
Mm-hmm.
All ages.
Okay, all ages. Okay, payday. I feel similarly about the payday as I do about the 100 grand.
Does it have peanuts in it?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's like
it's like
all
basically
peanut.
it's all peanuts
and sugar
brought together by
Yeah, nougat.
nougat and caramel.
I don't think I've ever had a payday before.
They're gross.
It's really nothing to write home about. I would put a D tier.
Sorry, husband. It's his favorite.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, I'm weird. I would put Dum Dums definitely above the Blow Pop because the Dum Dums don't have the disappointing gum element. But
That's what Dum Dums are.
they're just little lollipops.
Very little.
Yeah.
I ate a lot of Dum Dums in the first 5 years of my life. That was like the only thing I ate. No other food could satisfy me.
They're so good though. What do you think? A tier, B tier?
B tier.
B tier.
They lead
okay.
to a lot of cavities.
Okay, so it's like a gateway candy.
Yeah.
They would have them at like dentist's office. Wouldn't they like give them to you?
Yes. Okay, what about Twizzlers? I love Twizzlers. I would put them. I don't know. I could put away a lot of Twizzlers.
I mean,
Twizzlers.
the only purpose I would have for Twizzlers is using it as a Coke straw and only the strawberry flavor. Like, if they
Okay.
stick up your nose anyway, so might as well use it for that purpose.
So you don't like the pull and peel. You don't like any of the interesting flavors.
I feel
I
like the
don't
only
I
pull
don't
and
like
peel
any
are
of them.
like the rainbow ones. Like, I have never encountered a regular Twizzler that is pull and peel in the wild. It's always like hardened as shit, and it's always like it just feels old. Like, it tastes
It
old
does
as fuck.
feel old.
Yeah.
It tastes like wax to me. That's why I don't really
It
like
does.
It tastes like those wax lips that they used to have. Like I don't know. It doesn't taste like anything.
I think the pull and peel are better than the regular. So shoot, where do we put these? Maybe B because they're kind of like
They're classic road trip. Like they're always on a road trip. I
yes,
feel like.
and it's a great angry candy to eat. Like you can just sort of rip it, and like they're great to eat while you're angry.
Like sweet beef jerky. Like
Yes,
I put it
yes,
at F.
Rev.
Yeah.
I'd say F2.
I'm gonna put it at C. All right, Skittles. I think Skittles should be S tier.
It really depends on the flavor because for me, I don't really like the regular Skittles that much, but the sour Skittles are S tier.
I love the sour Skittles.
What about
yeah.
the tropical ones in like the turquoise package?
Those are good.
I don't even know if they carry those anymore. It was a long time ago.
Oh, they had this. They had smoothie Skittles at some point. Like I recently saw they had smoothie Skittles, and those tasted like trash. Don't get them if you ever see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Warheads. I think I could put Warheads at D tier. I think this is like you're a kid who hates themselves, and that's who eats Warheads. You know.
What? I always ate Warheads.
Me too.
Yeah.
Your mouth would
Like
be
you eat
wrecked
them
for,
because
like,
you're
a
trying to
week.
make your mom mad. I think is the only purpose.
I'd put them at double S tier.
Ew. All
I can't do anything sour, so
right, we'll do it. C tier. Milky Way. I'd say. I would say B or C.
They're
S?
not
F.
offensive.
F.
Oh, F. Okay.
I'd put A. They're not like overly offensive. They're pretty good on its own.
Yeah, it's caramel, it's nougat, it's chocolate. It's I like them better than the Snickers.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I'll put them A. What about I like a Whopper, a Whooper.
Oh, it really depends on how fresh the batch is. I've had Whoppers that are old as fuck and they taste disgusting. I've had Whoppers that are really new and taste okay. I think it's really the crunchiness factor that really sells a Whopper for me.
And they're the only malted candy in this list.
What is malted candy?
It's
I
the
don't know
malt.
anything.
They're malt balls. That's basically what a Whopper is.
What's a malt?
The malt is like what's inside the Whopper.
Oh, is that the crunchy bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mothball.
Not a fan.
Mothball.
That's what it really is.
Are we okay saying B tier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sweet tarts. I would never go for a sweet tart, but I get why people like them.
I like sweet tarts.
The sweet tart hearts at Valentine's Day too are like they're
Ooh.
really good.
I'll put
Those
them
are
A.
cute.
I'll
A
like
tier.
hurt the top of my mouth because you suck on it like so many of them.
Depends on the flavor of
That's
sweet tart
Sour
for me.
Patch too.
You know, the chewy sweet tarts are the best.
Yes.
Oh, those are good. Or
Okay.
they have jelly bean sweet tarts too. I'm pretty sure.
I really love Milk Duds because you only see them at Halloween. Like they never appear at any other time of year but Halloween.
Put it
I
in your
hate them.
popcorn. Put it in
Now
your
they're pretty
popcorn.
good.
Oh, right, and popcorn at the movies.
For those that
Okay.
do like the sweet and savory combo.
Wait, that's
Yeah,
a
it's
thing
the
that
only way I
exists?
will-
That's the only way I'll eat Milk Duds. I won't eat them.
Oh, I want a Milk Dud right now.
I didn't know you could put Milk
Okay.
Duds in your popcorn. Like,
Oh, people put all sorts of shit in their popcorn.
guess I've just kept my popcorn separate from candy and never thought to conjoin them.
Or even like chocolate chips and popcorn's kind of good too sometimes.
Oh yeah, because the chocolate melts.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a little.
There's a lot
melty.
of Milk Dud hate in the chat, which I am factoring in. There's gonna be mutiny if I put the Milk Duds above a B.
Fine.
Y'all gotta super chat your favorite candies. So we know
Yeah.
y'all. I want to
Yeah,
know what
true.
chat's favorite candy is.
Yeah. Okay, so Brett here is he's a Milk Dud apologist. Milk Duds for the win. Thank you, Brett. Push-Ups is asking Anna if you've seen my Star Wars streams. I've started to rewatch all the Star
and
Wars movies.
I don't think I would because I think I just get angry. Like I
Well,
can't
if
watch
you-
Star Wars with other people. It makes me mad.
I was gonna say if you want to come on one episode and school me, you are free.
I love you, Chrissy, but absolutely not.
Okay. It would just make you hate me more. I get it. Airheads. I would put Airheads. I think again, really good, a good angry eating candy. Good like a good pull.
That's
like,
the taffy. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
little taffy, right? Oh
White
yeah, those are good.
mystery. White
Yeah,
mystery.
they had so
I
many good
love a white
flavors.
Airhead.
Yeah,
Clip it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
probably
S
like the
tier.
white Skittles too.
I've never had those. What? They just taste like regular Skittles.
Tastes like no pumpkin spice latte, I think, because it's white.
John Gordon,
That's what
Milky Way. I
heard.
love caramel. I like Milky Ways too. They remind me of being a kid.
Gross.
Oh, Kyle Kukin says caramel. I don't even think that's on this list.
Oh, that's old
Taylor Swift,
school.
Butterfinger, Snickers, Reese's, Kit Kats. I
Ooh.
agree with 3 of those. Thank you, Taylor. Starburst jelly beans are the god emperor of candy, says Turgo the White.
I
Those
haven't had
are
those
really,
before.
they're really good. Adam Tweed, I usually just drink the high fructose corn syrup. Ew.
I usually inject it directly into my veins.
Spectral Citizen, yes, Reese are the best. That's unquestionable.
Oh, have you had a fast break, Reese's?
Oh, fast breaks are so good.
Yes. They got them
Those
all
are
the different
good.
variants.
Or
Alright,
Take 5. Have you ever had Take 5? It's
Take
kinda
Fives are
similar
so
to
good.
fast
That's
break.
very
Yeah.
pretzel based.
Yeah.
Where would we put the Haribo Gold Bears, the classic gummy bear?
S tier. Best gummy
Really?
bear flavor. On right next to Black Forest, Haribo has best gummy bear flavors ever.
They're definitely classic. They're not fancy, but they're solid.
And they freeze well if you eat them with ice cream.
And I've heard my if you're doing porn, they're good to eat. What did my friend say? They're good if you're gonna do an anal scene because they won't make a
Ooh.
mess, and I guess they're very slow to digest.
Oh
But they
my.
don't make you
I'll
bloated.
keep that in mind.
I don't know why. That's the only thing I remember about gummy bears. Okay, just a fun fact. Mr. Goodbar.
What does Good Bar have in it?
It's
just
just
nuts.
chocolate and
Just-
peanuts. I think
Yeah.
it's boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I would
gets
put
left
it-
last out of that like combination.
I used to
pack.
love them when I was a kid, but that's because we didn't have much to choose from.
I've always thrown them away because I've only
Wow.
wanted the good candy in the bag.
I only liked these because they were better than Crackle, and they came in the variety pack with the light and dark chocolate.
Huh. Dang, I missed out.
I'll do D tier. Okay, classic M&Ms. I would say that these could be S tier.
I honestly think the variants, the variant M&Ms are better depending on which flavor. I mean, the obviously the classic M&Ms are pretty good, but like I honestly prefer the caramel M&Ms over the regular M&Ms. So I would put M&Ms at like A or B personally.
Okay. Does anyone hate M&Ms?
I don't hate M&Ms.
I like M&Ms, but I'm with LeeAnn. I think the mini M&Ms are the best.
They just taste better for some reason.
They do. Okay. I love a junior mint. Great at
Yes.
movies.
Me too. I like those too.
You see
S
them
tier.
S tier because they're just like you could eat a box of junior mints and not hate yourself.
Have you ever had the ones at Christmas that are like red and white?
Yes.
Those are really good too.
I gotta get
Who doesn't
those.
love a junior mint? Isn't
All right.
that a
What about
Seinfeld
dots?
joke?
Dots, I think, do taste like wax, but they're fun.
Yeah.
and
Dots are
delicious.
ass.
Teeth.
They're good for decoration. That's about it.
I can really only eat like one box of dots before getting sick of them. Personally, I put them at D. Ugh.
D. Okay, D tier. Now
Yeah,
I
they
wonder. I'm
taste
going to save
chemical.
this. Download the image. I wonder if. Okay, I'll just put that away for now. Like, why do I need to even save this? I'm never going to look at it again. I do want to know.
You're not going to admire it daily.
Look at it later.
It'll impact your candy choices from now on.
Okay, let's see.
Here, I'll share it because I did it.
Did you do yours?
I did when you went to the bathroom because I was like, mine's gonna be like the exact opposite. Everything's just in D.
Ooh. Yeah, you know what?
Ooh.
Maybe I had too much in my S tier. Okay, I agree with you on the Butterfinger and on the Reese's and on the Kit Kat. The fact that you put Hershey's in the S tier because you drink it from the roof of your car is so weird to me.
It's so good.
But I love Skittles.
Well, it
Starburst,
doesn't have to
Swedish
just be
Fish.
Hershey's. Like I just like chocolate in general, so like a chocolate bar. But they're missing my favorite candy, which is Raisinets.
Oh, that's
Yes.
your favorite?
That's my favorite candy. Yeah.
Oh wow.
How do you melt the Hershey's? Do you just put it? Do you keep it in the wrapper, or do you like put it in a cup?
Yeah, you keep it in the wrapper, and then you just put it on something warm, and it'll melt it. And then you just snip like the corner, and then just drink it.
Okay, I'll have
Do you
to
remember
try
the
that
commercial?
sometime.
Do you remember the commercial, Anna? Catch some rays, catch some rays, catch some Raisinets.
No, I don't know this commercial.
I have like a weird.
I do.
I tap into old jingles pretty easily. Okay.
Oh Lord.
I like your tier. I respect it. You don't have too much at the top, which I think I had. Deranged lunatic. Maltesers are superior to Whoppers. 100%. Maltesers, I think. Are they the Cadbury brand? They're in a
Aren't
red
those
box.
dogs?
They're so good.
Hard to visualize, but I do know what they taste like. They are superior.
They're outstanding. Russell Hall. I'm literally shocked at how much candy Anna hates.
There's a lot of stuff in them, Russell, that I don't like. I'm picky.
I like it. Picky is good. Push-ups. Anna, should Chrissy watch the Christmas special?
Oh my God, yes.
That's a Star Wars movie?
Yes, get a cup of coffee though before.
Is that the one with like the Wookiee family?
Yes.
Okay. I think I have seen that.
On a scale of 1 to epic, what would you rate it?
Epically bad.
It depends on your personal scaling system on what you consider epic. Like, yeah, like Chrissy, epically bad, epically memorable.
Okay.
I think it's kind of cringy, but it's funny. Like, it's funny how bad it is.
I think
want a
on-
review for this
on
Christmas.
bizarre. Like it's on pretty much the top of the most bizarre things you'll ever watch.
Oh goodness. I can't wait to watch that.
So many Royal Poo memes could be made from this. Royal Poo.
I've never seen Star Wars, like any of them.
Oh my God.
What?
I've seen Spaceballs. I've seen
love
Spaceballs.
your
That's
meals
funny.
are made from modeling chocolate. Thank you. Russell. Never, LeeAnn. How does it make you feel, Anna?
No.
It's okay, LeeAnn. You know, there's probably a lot of things that I've never watched that you love. So
Probably.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're not
that's, like,
missing
one I
out on
never
much
watched.
except for the first 2 movies. The first 3 movies, actually. But that's all you're missing out on.
I
Mm.
like Spaceballs though. Is that like a good
Spaceballs is
parody of it or not
Yes.
really?
Yeah. Spaceballs is good.
Yeah, I like that. So maybe I would like it. I just never like sat. I never seen Lord of the Rings either. I have it, but it
What?
seems very long, and I just
Oh.
never watched it.
Do you like fantasy?
Yeah, I mean, I like Harry Potter and I like Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with both of those things.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
It's an adventure. You're going on an adventure. So it's kind of
Yeah.
long, but
Yeah, I don't know why I never watched it.
I watched it
seems
and
like it's
reviewed it
really long.
recently. It's well paced, I would say that. But the end will like cock block you. Just a little warning.
What, like
my
Game
God,
of Thrones
breaking
did?
Filthy's heart.
Fucking just shattered my
No, it's
entire world.
It's one of those things where it's like, oh, so this is the ending, and then there's another ending, and then another ending. But if you
Okay.
watch the extended versions versus the theatrical, I mean, I think you should probably watch the theatrical first if you're worried about it being too long.
Yeah, if it's good and long, I won't care. I don't know why I just never watched it.
You definitely should at some point. Recommended.
I have it. I just never watched it.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Russell Hall says Reese's Cups is A tier. Thin Reese's Cups is S tier.
Thin Reese's that exists?
Thin Reese's.
They have thin everything now. Did you ever see the Oreos? You might as well just not eat them.
Yes.
I think that's so stupid.
Like there's nothing in there. Like why is the point of it?
Oh, I have a fun story relating to the Oreos. You know, I ate all the Oreos and then like had an empty container of the thin Oreos and then put them in the freezer for my mom to discover that she didn't have any thin Oreos left, and I ate them all.
Oh no.
Fun story.
Was she pissed?
Yeah, she yelled at me. I was not guilty at all though.
Ray P. Ray Twizzlers. What a coincidence. Gino occasionally gets a cock.
What?
I don't even understand what that means.
What does that have to do with one or another? Do we not know something?
Troll person.
That you know?
6 turning mint salad streaming like it's 1923.
Yeah,
It's Black and White month for the entirety of September. Gotta be black
Fan
and
with no
white.
name. If Anna gets a Twizzler stuck in her nose, she could just pull it out through her eye.
Thinking that the whole time.
You can pull it out through your tear duct.
Yeah, or lack thereof.
Mark Reality, Dan, at Dan Halen, Laughy Face. Ray, again, you spent an hour and an eternity reading candies, but Lord of the Rings seems long. It is pretty long. I love bubble tape, MK Solid. It was so good.
The
It
Hubba
smelled-
Bubba?
It smelled so good.
What's your favorite way to eat bubble tape? I would just eat it like it was a solid circle, and I wouldn't even bother like
no.
unwrapping it.
That's antisocial. Like just taking a bite out of it like it's an onion.
Yeah, exactly.
I
never did that.
I loved like doling out strips and like based on how much I liked the person would be how big the strip was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the
Russell Hall
fruit
says,
by the foot. Remember
Fruit
that?
by the foot. Oh my god, what happened to fruit by the foot? That was my favorite. And shark bites.
They made him healthy now. It sucks.
Oh my god. Russell Hall, I eat ass, but I also hate Twizzlers. Good for you. JB, 1 year this old lady handed out raisins and pennies for Halloween. There's
I was
more
gonna
than-
say raisins. Someone did that. That was very
I
disappointing.
love raisins, so I would have liked that.
It's
not
best
when
on
they're dry.
Ansalog.
When they're dry, that's the worst. Dan says, I'm the opposite of Anna. I like to give out all the allergy candy. Survival of the fittest. Wow.
Agreed.
Jacob Hatton, mint is awesome. Your reviews are really funny. My TISM really makes them resonate with me.
Oh, thank you. I like
My
you watching
tism.
the
Oh,
reviews.
tism. Like autism.
Like the autism. Yeah.
Ray, I asked Perry how often he thinks of the Roman Empire. His reply was Chrissy wasn't all that funny.
What?
I don't know. I don't understand these people. Jacob, Christy, Anna, FM, and Mint. YouTube has never been hotter. I love seeing you all here. Jay, I want you all to run. Jay, want you all to run. Make America hot again.
Like on a treadmill?
Like around a track.
Oh, he might need campaign. He's a friend of mine, I know. So
Oh, okay.
might need, like, we're trying to make like politics hot again and get hot people in, even if you're dumb.
Yes.
Like, it's better
there
than what's
hot
going on. They're
people?
dumb
What?
and ugly.
What if you have a sordid past?
Were there ever hot people in politics?
Not really.
I was gonna say.
No.
I mean, I think there's a couple
Most
hot
of them are all like inbred from like being a Rothschild. So
That's true. Big League
not
Chew.
really.
They're demonic looking.
No, I know they made a big thing about like JFK because he banged Marilyn, but I'm like, he wasn't good looking.
No, I don't know why. Like his son was hot, but he was not hot at all.
JFK, I thought was kind of dreamy.
No, man. Maybe JFK Jr., but not. I don't think he was hot at all.
Have you guys seen the video of what's his face, the one that can't talk very well?
RFK.
Him working out, and it's like, oh look, he's 60 and he works out, and I was like, okay, he probably is taking testosterone.
Yeah. He's like, I don't get myocarditis, work out like me.
Yeah, he probably can get like all of the human growth hormone he wants, and that shit'll keep you young forever if you can get it.
Get that testosterone program down. It does wonders, I've heard.
I hear you lose a hair.
It makes you grow hair?
It makes you lose your hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. Daniel Clancy. Hey, ladies. Great to see Surly Durly on the panel. Kiss.
Hi.
Okay, got a couple more to blow through. Hitler wanted all the women to look like Taylor Swift. Thank you, MK Solid. Randy Hawkins. Sniperwolf is all over the VG 24/7 Fast channel.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Me neither.
From Slagloss, Dick Masterson is the Ethan Ralph of the comedy world. A never was. I don't
not
know
sure
that
what
he
that
does
means.
stand up, so I don't know that that's accurate. Mark of Reality, the American Western left is racist. Complaining about a white girl winning a Zimbabwean beauty contest is proof. I agree.
Or the fact that they never gave a shit about Zimbabwe until right then.
Push-ups. I say Chrissy skips prequels and watches KOTOR LP. Don't know what that is, but thank you.
He's not gonna watch that.
What the hell is that?
He's not saying this to help me. He's saying this shit to impress you, Anna.
He is.
That's how he rolls. Daniel Benoit, been thinking about getting into the dating scene. My dad says he'd teach me how to take a woman's breath away. Very
I was
funny.
gonna say, teach me how to Dougie.
Grifty says Slagloss basically saying we was kings. I don't know what that was in reference to. Hack the movies. Mintsalad is very famous and important. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Tony is also very famous and important. Wow, that was a legendary super chat.
Aw. Will W. really enjoyed the Rachel Wilson talk. She'd be great for SimpCast. Jamie Haynes saw. Oh, that's Jay Dyer's wife. And trainer Melissa would also be cool to see. I know Jamie. I think I've streamed with her before. Fealty says, Anna, I try to get the kids Halloween candy without dye in it. Also, Anna chugs Mio.
Well, I don't want them to be unhealthy like me.
Aw.
I want better for them. I don't want them to have my taste buds. I don't wish that upon anyone.
That's very sweet. I like that. Fan with no name. Did the Bober Peace Star lookalike do any scenes in a movie theater?
She probably will now.
Sounds like it could be it. Randy wants to know, Minter, what are your autistic obsessions? I'm autistic and I'm obsessed with WWE wrestling and Star Wars. Mint, agree with your autistic Disney Wars rant.
My autistic obsessions are color, values, composition, also music. Also interested in like movies, analyzing movies, like getting really into the details of movies. And also Star Wars.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
Also
did you ever do
Scooby-Doo.
a review of Gummo?
Gummo? I have
Yeah.
not. I've not heard of that.
Because oh my
Classic.
god, it's one of the weirdest movies ever. Larry, what's his name? He did Kids, the movie.
Oh
Kids.
yeah, I have seen Kids.
Okay, well he did this. It is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Okay, like I don't understand exactly what it's supposed to be about, And it would just be cool to see you do a review on it because I would just like to hear your perspective on it because it's so fucking weird. It's just weird.
It's
Just a
weird.
weird movie.
It's like so trashy. It's like the
Yeah,
whitest
it's
trash.
just so bizarre. It's just it's just so weird. It's like one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen. But they said
What's that
actually
director's name? What's his?
it's
He's got
Larry.
a weird name.
I was gonna say Larry King. That's not right. It's like Larry something. I can't remember.
Larry Dong.
Is that it?
Larry
No, Harmony.
Dude,
It's like
and-
Harmony Korine. Harmony Korine is his name. Who made that?
Wait,
but
that's his
Larry
name?
Clark. That's who. Larry Clark. Is that who you're?
Oh,
thinking
Larry
of?
Clark. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Gummo is very odd. But I always hear the worst movie ever is a Serbian film, and I haven't been able to watch it.
Don't watch that.
Yeah, I don't think I want to because Human Centipede 2 was pretty
Ugh.
fucking bad, dude. Like, I stopped watching it because I like the first one. The first one was weird, but the second one was, if you ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's so
Yeah.
disturbing.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
It was so just unnecessary, dude. Just
People's
unnecessary.
asses get sewn to people's mouths.
Oh my god, it just the first one was like weird and gross, but
third one in the prison.
yeah, I seen that one too. It
more
still
than
wasn't
one
as
of these
bad
movies.
as the second one.
How do these people let that happen?
Chrissy, you know there's 10 Saw movies.
Yeah, but those are cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
you
don't
like
know. The
Saw
second Human
movies?
Centipede is probably one of the worst. It's gross.
Ew.
Not necessary.
Uh,
I never made it to the end. I turned it off after the part where the lady had the baby in the car, if you know what I'm talking about, and she stepped on its head. I was done. I was like, all right. I was like, that was unnecessary. Why are you doing that? So
Yeah.
fucking weird, dude. I'm like, you're sick. Who did this?
I think
I
the
get
movie
really
7
squeamish.
is
Yeah,
more
it's gross.
interesting. The movie
What
7
movie?
it's like takes all the 7 deadly sins like to the extreme. I think
Oh,
that's
I love
more
that
interesting
movie.
than like the
Good.
Saw plot.
You know a movie that has unnecessary gore and I'm very squeamish and I hate it? Terrifier and Terrifier 2.
I
I've
love
had so
Terrifier. I like the first
so
one.
unnecessarily violent. This
Yeah.
violence doesn't serve like any purpose except for just to have violence.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people keep recommending me Terrifier 2. I was requested to do Terrifier 1 and Terrifier 2 and I hated them both.
I didn't like the second one. I was disappointed when I seen it. The first one was like, I don't know, more weird and doable, but the second one, I probably wouldn't watch it again, but
Jess, do you like scary movies?
Mind them. I just don't, gravitate toward them generally. But it's been a long time since I've seen anything new. I'm stuck in a time gone by where I'm like, I've accepted. When you're a kid, you look at the 30-year-olds and the 40-year-olds, and they're ancient and they're stuck in their ways and they're
Yes, they're old people.
where they were cool, like when they thought they were. They're stuck in that era of when they thought they were cool in their 20s.
Yes,
nope,
that's
I'm good.
every generation.
I'm good. I have what
Yeah.
I like. There's enough of it. I'm good. So, seeing new movies, I haven't seen many.
I don't
Especially
see
like
new movies either, especially in a theater.
Oh,
Like the Terrifier was like on
forever.
Netflix or some shit.
I know what you mean, Jess, because like I feel like my happy place of movies is like the early aughts,
Mhm.
and I don't know whenever Pitch Perfect came out, like that's one of my all-time favorite, like feel good.
See, I don't watch any of that stuff. If there's like singing in it, I don't.
Yeah.
It's
I just
like
remember
good,
that movie
though.
came out and everyone was like, "You're just like the roommate in that movie."
The Asian girl?
The one with all the Star Wars stuff.
Oh, the boy.
Yeah, the guy's roommate.
What's
Aw.
everyone's favorite movie?
Oh,
Hmm.
wow. Okay.
I have a lot. I don't know.
Outside of Star Wars and Star Trek, it's Silence of the Lambs.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's a good one.
I've not seen that, but I've heard it's very good.
Never seen Silence of the Lambs.
Anna, can you do the
No, I can't do impressions at all. Like maybe Stitch, but that's
favorite movie is so tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
it depends on like the genre too. Okay, what's
God, I
your
really-
favorite like comedy, Chrissy? Since you're a comedian,
Oh my god.
There's so many. I don't
I
even
really
know.
like the original Hangover.
Ah, you have to see
I
that
just-
too.
That
Oh, actually, I
whole
have seen
era.
Hangover. Oh,
Yeah, the first
Have
one.
you-
God, Elf is so good.
Oh, what?
I love
Elf.
Elf.
I hate Elf. What the fuck? How I get
Ferrell,
too
I
cringed
find-
out by it.
Will Ferrell is extremely cringy, but it was a
Is that your
very
favorite Christmas movie?
No, my favorite Christmas movie is oh my god, what's that one where they're like British and
Oh, Love Actually.
Yeah, Love Actually. I love
Love
and Home
Actually is a
First
pretty good
Home Alone
movie.
That's a
is
good
really
one.
good.
I think I've seen
It's
Home
weird to
Alone
think that
once.
the little boy in that movie is like 35 now.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
retired
and he's
now.
been in some like Netflix shows. He was in that Godless one in the Western.
He
and
looked
then...
like a little squirrel baby when he was little. Like he
Yeah,
looked
he
little
was
bit
cute.
Too.
I never
He's
seen that
adorable.
movie. I didn't even know it was a Christmas movie.
Porky's is really good too.
Huh.
That's a good old film.
You know, I'm gonna review everyone's favorite movie that I haven't reviewed yet.
You know what movie I like that's like embarrassing that I like it so much
Hmm.
is Sweet November with
I haven't seen
Keanu
that.
Reeves and
I haven't seen that.
Charlize Theron.
Huh, what is it about?
It's definitely a chick flick. I don't want to ruin it, but she
Okay.
dates a different guy every month for just to sort of like basically community service, and then she kind of falls in love. She
Huh.
dates the guy and like improves them, like
Mhm.
is kind of like self help and makes them stronger.
Did you
than
ever watch
before.
Devil's Advocate with her and Keanu?
No.
It's her, Keanu, and Al Pacino. It's really
Oh, that
cute.
one is good. That one's like good.
It's where Al Pacino is literally the devil and Keanu is a lawyer.
Wow. So Mint, are you watching a new movie every single day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of movies. I'm gonna write down and review every movie y'all recommend here cuz
Boo,
holy
do
shit.
Sweet November.
All right. You know what's interesting? I've done like 500 plus like movie reviews and I still haven't touched like any movies. Like there's so many movies out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like my ultimate goal is to hit 5,000 movie reviews cuz I'm going it off to 10,000 hours makes you a master at something, so I'm going to go for 5,000 movie reviews. So it's like, you know, a movie is on average 2 hours. So that's my ultimate goal. And I want to see if I can talk about movies with people once I hit that point.
Oh, you probably can do that already though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've done, oh man, in a row. I've done it since September 1st, 2022.
Okay,
And
wow.
so I've done it for over a year. Oh man, I don't know any mental math. I haven't been keeping track of the math, but I do know the dates in which I started the streak on. It's
What
like,
genre do you usually cover?
I mean, I kind of just go all over the movies. It's honestly my autistic obsession is to just watch a bunch of different types of movies. Like I do like horror a lot, especially for October is gonna be more horror oriented. But I definitely the movies that I find myself liking the most are like thrillers and stuff that makes me have a little bit of a think.
You should watch are you doing like black and white for September?
I have the schedule planned up to November 1st for this year, but I will take requests for next September. I'm just doing it annual. Every September is gonna be black and white month.
Do you like do you do Alfred Hitchcock movies at all? Like is that on your list for
Yes, I did one this month. Doctor Strangelove is one of them that I remember off the top of my head, and it is definitely one of my favorite movies.
So there's one that I think if you like thrillers and like a horror and mystery, if you watch Notorious, it's Alfred Hitchcock with Cary Grant. I think you'll
Ooh.
like it.
No, B.I.G. does the soundtrack.
Oh shit! All right, well I'm about to check that out.
Notorious.
Did you ever see the Night House movie? It's called The
Wow.
Night House. It's like newish, and that movie was like I didn't understand what was gonna happen, so that might be a good one that you like. I think it was like on Netflix. It's like a horror movie, but it's like a thriller. It was really weird. I was like, where are they going with this? Like, it was interesting. So that's like a good one.
I said the wrong movie. I didn't mean Dr. Strangelove. I meant Psycho. Also one of my favorite movies. By oh my goodness, Psycho is so underrated.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while.
House on Haunted Hill.
Oh, I haven't seen that, Jess.
It's good. It holds up. The new version that they redid in like I think it was early 2000s, the early aughts, right? Weak. But the
Wait,
old
Jess,
one
you
holds up.
mentioned the era, your favorite movie era, but then I didn't have you name any films from that era.
As far as like getting stuck into like a time and space, as far as entertainment interest goes, I'm kind of like stuck early 2000s and then prehistoric to that. So like my favorite movies, I would probably have to say there's a couple. Singing in the Rain with Gene Kelly. Total sin for Gene Kelly. And Princess Bride.
Yes, Princess Bride is so good.
I like that movie too.
Those are just
I don't
ones I
think
could
I've
watch
seen
over
that
and
one.
over.
You've never seen Princess Bride?
What?
Is that the one with Sloth?
Oh my
No,
god!
That's Goonies.
Inconceivable.
Inigo Montoya? Inigo, I can't even. Inigo Montoya's? You don't know who that is?
I also haven't seen Breakfast at Tiffany's. Like, there's a lot of these.
Terrible.
I haven't seen that.
That one's overrated. I hate that movie.
It's not terrible.
Oh,
It's not my absolute favorite, but it's up there.
Pretty Woman
also,
is good.
Underrated movie from the early 90s with Harrison Ford and Julia Ormond was the remake of Sabrina, and everyone's like,
Ooh, I like
the
that
original's a
one.
lot better, but the remake was solid. I love
He
that
was cute in that, but I still like the original better.
The soundtrack is spectacular, though. John Williams.
I'll have to check that out too. I have not seen half of these movies. Goddamn.
Have you seen Some Like It Hot?
I haven't.
It's
about spicy food.
It's about Marilyn Monroe and guys in drag.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's very progressive for its time.
Six Turning says Master and Commander is my favorite Russell Crowe movie. Gladiator second. Oh, Mark Reality recommends Sisu. Sounds like Cecil.
Sisu.
Sisu. Jacob Patton, Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Is it like a parody movie?
Yeah, it's a parody of Star Trek.
Okay.
Oh. OG Death Wish with Charles Bronson is S tier. All right. Gosh, I should be writing these down for Mint. Zato, Porky's 2. Yes, also not as funny though.
About Animal House.
Animal House is good. James Sharp says Mint Salad, The Lion in Winter, 1968. Peter O'Toole, Audrey Hepburn, Anthony Hopkins. Hepburn got Best Actress.
Okay. I've heard of Audrey Hepburn. My sister had posters of her all over her wall. That's the only exposure I have to her.
It's the basic chick favorite actress. That and Marilyn Monroe. Russell Hall. Centipede 2's high point was barbed wire condom. No!
That movie's just a mess, man. That shit was just unnecessary.
You have to be giving people more reasons to not use condoms. It's already tough as it is.
It was a very weird movie.
Matt says, blow me. Thank you, sir. Randy, the woke don't understand, but whatever. They never do. Matt says, if the panel was Survivor, who would you vote off? We don't do that here, Matt. We just wait till people get tired or have to deal with their children or pass away.
I've thrown up before and had to. I was like right off the screen, threw up. That was a while ago. It's funny
on this show.
Yeah, it was like a while. It was a long time ago.
I think I remember that. We have from Jessica, my girl, Waifu Chron. Explain, that's your screen name, right? I don't understand what
It's
a
my
Waifu
channel
Chron
name.
is. Okay.
So anybody who's ever seen me before, probably not anybody here. Originally, I created the channel as just like a little vlog channel because I was so between working remotely, having a kid, pandemic times. I used to be hype mom, office mom. Like I said, hype mom, office mom. I dealt with like people and party planner, and I was super social. And then all the things happened over the last 5 years, and I changed into a totally different person. So I lost about 40 pounds. I started feeling better.
Woo!
I wanted to practice. I wanted to talk about stuff to no audience. So my channel was like Wife Chronicles. It's like mom blog, wife blog, like just whatever the heck I want to talk about. And I'm like, oh, well, waifu's cuter than just wife. And like Chronicles, oh, that's kind of long. I'm like, just Waifu Chron. And so then it stuck, and you know, it is what it is now. So
okay, that's awesome. What kind of like topics have you covered, or for people who aren't familiar with your channel?
Well, early on in the year, and I rewatched my early videos, my whole handful of videos, and I talk about you a lot because it was having to do with the Eliza Blue drama.
Oh, Eliza Blue! My God,
well, throwback.
What a moment in time.
But that's where I picked up people off Twitter and started making connections with other creators, and so Eliza Blue actually worked out for me. So thank you. But so I mean, it's just kind of like whatever's not necessarily just because it's trending or it's topical, but if it's something I find interesting and kind of want to talk about, I'll make a video. It's been a while, but mostly lately I've been doing more of live streams and kind of I just started gaming or streaming an old MMORPG called City of Heroes back from the early 2000s. Again, I'm stuck in the past. But there seems to be an audience for it, and so that's a fun thing. I kind of just want to have fun with the channel, so it's a little bit of a variety.
That's a great idea. I should do that. I'm like
have fun.
Fun, or I could cover Ukraine.
Yeah. Nah, I do that stuff on 3 other days a week. So.
Oh yeah. Patrick misses your painting streams, Anna.
I'll do it again. I was gonna do it today, but I just did not feel good at all.
It's like you're hungover. You're
Well, I feel bad. So my best friend, she loves karaoke. And I hate karaoke with a passion, but it's her birthday. We go out. She sings her song, and she was so drunk, she fell off the stage and sprained both of her ankles.
Oh no!
I get it on video at least.
Oh, wow.
Just stopped filming, Chrissy. I know, but so she always trips and sprains something. Like when we lived in the city, she would be walking in Union Square, which is the flattest part of San Francisco, and she would trip on nothing and sprain her ankle. So we were joking that it's been 10 years since she actually sprained both of them at the same time.
Oh man,
but
that's a nice birthday present.
I texted her this morning. I was like, "How are you?" And she's like, "My feet hurt." She's like, "How are you?" And I was like, "I want to die."
Was she wearing heels?
No, she had flats on.
Oh, well, then there's no excuse.
You know, but it was those kind where it's like the cute, like pointed ones, but then they wrap around your ankle.
Oh,
because I think if they would have came off, it would have been less severe because it pulled it. So.
Oh no, that was hurt. Oh, before I forget, I have seen some of your art, and I do like your paintings a lot.
Thank you.
I think you have great shadow and lighting work there.
Thanks.
Ooh. Jacob Pan says, "Hey Jess, hey Mint, good to see you both here."
Aw.
Hello.
Hunter. Oh, it's Hunter. Have you ever seen The Incredibles? Not the movie. Chrissy's eyes. Wow.
I have seen The Incredibles.
Damn.
Incredibles 2 was terrible. And you know what I hated the most about it? And before the movie starts, they have the actor and actress that are voice actors for Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. They're like, these movies, it's been 14 years. It takes a long time to make. And I'm like, you've made 3 car movies.
Yeah.
And a planes movie.
Makes me so mad.
No.
Okay, let me bang out more of these Papa Ooze Pittsburgh guy here, and LeeAnn is looking really cute tonight. Ooh,
Thanks.
I agree. You are looking cute.
I'm in Schittsburg too.
Yeah,
That's where I live.
meet up for a taco or a Philly steak. HBO's Rome was by the guy who did 1982's Conan. Oh, O'Brien or the other one?
No.
Matt thinks these quote women would eat each other alive in real life. No, too many calories, Matt.
I love women. I don't hate on girls. I hate on Sniperwolf because she's an asshole to girls. If that's what you're referencing, dude, that girl has done way too much shit to people I know personally for no reason. Calling them whores publicly for no reason. Like, no.
If I were
that is.
She's done so much, dude. It's like 10 years back. You could find so many things. Like so many things. She's just not a nice person.
Do you think it's because she feels threatened or because maybe
She's always been a hateful bitch from the time she started her channel. She literally like went after a Girl Gone Gamer who was like one of the first gamer girls that had like a following like 10 years ago for no reason, just totally took her down to like take her spot and saying she was faking her gameplay. Meanwhile, this bitch fakes her gameplay. Everyone knows that she did. Her boyfriend did it. Like, so just the nerve and the hypocrisy. Just I can't stand that.
She probably
She's
got
hot,
in when it
but
was
she's
kind
an
of early in the kind of early days of YouTube. Even the 2010s were like the earlier days.
Yeah, she's been on there since like 2012 to maybe earlier. And she's been a bitch the entire time.
That's too bad.
The entire time. There's so many things that you could find easily. She's just a piece of shit person.
I think
she
that
would hate all of us.
When you have
she
a
would hate all of
mentality
us. So
that there's like a lack of that there's a finite amount of opportunity or a
yeah, and
finite
there's not. Like, who cares? I don't want anything that someone else is doing. I want them to succeed. Like, I believe in karma, and I just don't have that in my head and stuff. Like, I don't think that at all. Like, I want friends. I don't want competition. I don't care. They could do whatever they want. Have your moment. Great, good. I don't give a shit.
You're not insecure about those kind of things.
No, I want everyone to be happy and succeed. Like, I don't want people to fail.
I see it
Like,
a
why
lot
would I
in
want that?
comedy. The folks that get jealous of me, and it's like, well, there's actually no point because, like, if I were to drop dead, it's not like, your fans are not like Sonic the Hedgehog coins. It's not like somebody else gets them. It's like it's not like you're gonna get all my shit, all my opportunities, fans.
Yeah, I just don't get
followers.
it at all.
So. Yeah, it definitely comes from an insecure place. Vilehammer. Y'all gonna love Waifu Chron. Much love, Jess.
Wilhammer. Yeah.
Ooh, just to speak the Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
I wish I could sprechen.
Me too.
Hi, Mint. Care to go over when your Truant squad beat up Ethan Ralph and you tried to give him one of your many STDs? Do I look 5? Is this a troll?
I mean, I did beat up Ethan Ralph. I punched him 12 times in the face and he spat blood on me.
Oh,
yuck.
Gross.
And he
When
is
was
5'1".
Damn.
He was looking for a fight. He came to her house. My boyfriend, the producer of the show, Riley, gave him a sucker punch. And then freaking his now ex, May, was also pulling Riley's hair, and so I punched him. Pew, 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 pew. Pew,
This was
pew.
like
He
a
was coming.
multi-person fight. This was like a
Yeah, he sucker punched
pile-on.
Riley too, and it was like, okay, this is something that it's just annoying to me. So after he closed the door, Ralph's like, "Oh, my phone's in there." So Riley gives him his phone, and
When was
then
this?
this was March 2021. And then Ralph sucker punches him for Riley giving his phone back to him. So that was a scummy move. He was just looking for a fight. Really.
Wow.
How come every person I know that has interacted with Ethan Ralph like has these stories? Like he's just insane. Like he just backstabs people and he's just unhinged all the time. Like I would not want to be around that person.
Personally, I don't really have a gripe against him anymore. I've forgiven him.
That's good.
I was cool with him too. We were like
Yeah, we're
kind
even.
of friends. And then I think he just was determined one time on one of my I was interviewing him and he just was determined to fight me. Like
Yeah,
not
it was
physically,
weird.
But
I mean, if he
picked a
wants to fight me again, he can, but I don't got anything against him personally.
He seems like a ticking time bomb.
I
like
feel
he's
just bad for him. I have
Yeah.
no hard feelings because it's like having hard feelings towards a retarded person.
Yeah.
Like, I just, he's going through something. He's dealing with problems. I was like,
That's cool. You punched him though. Like that's pretty cool. Is
I
there a
made him
video?
bleed.
Is there
I'm
a
proud
video
of
of it?
Yes, actually.
Ooh.
It's X content cop the story on Ethan Ralph or something like that. If you type it into YouTube, it's on Yig Studio.
All right.
Is it something that could get me a violent strike?
I mean, there's commentary on it, and the video goes over the footage many times.
I mean, if it's on
you can just skip to the
YouTube,
fight
why the hell
footage.
would they
It's
take
like,
it down?
yeah, you can just skip to the fight footage. You don't have to worry about the commentary. The fight footage is like the back half of the video.
Okay, if someone wants to send me that link, I can put it up. Oh, what's up, Ashton? Miss you, Home Slice. This was a great stream. Sending love from my Mel Brooks marathon. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, Ashton! I love
Yes.
it. Also,
Fellow autist.
I watched Young Frankenstein this month. Oh man, it was great. That just reminded me of you.
Aw. Russell Hall says, "Did you actually fight Ethan Ralph or just hit him?"
Fought him. Pew, pew, pew.
I don't think I've ever hit a guy.
Really? I fought more guys than girls, like in my
too.
life. That's crazy.
Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for the thumbs up. We love Jesus. And Jessica, my girl, we already did that one. Okay, this is Hello Vito's here. Which indie comics does Mint Salad like?
Obviously, first of all, Cyberfrog.
Oh yeah,
Great.
Ethan Ralph.
Ethan Van Sciver. Oh my
love
goodness, his art is so detailed. I am in love with his art.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Yeah.
Live one. Pray for Crazy Bone. Don't know who that is, but thank
Wait,
you.
I seen that. What happened with him? Like he was in Bone Thugs. He was,
And Harmony?
Yeah, I seen it was on Twitter trending, and I just didn't look. I just was like looking, and I was like, oh, I thought he might have said something controversial, but did he like die or something?
How do you
He
spell
had
it?
an arterial leak in his lung, so he's in the hospital.
Crazy Bone? Oh
Yeah.
no. He's reportedly in the hospital in critical condition, fighting for his life. Bone Thugs and Harmony member was admitted to the hospital on Friday after coughing up a lot of blood. CAT scan revealed there was a leaky artery in one of his lungs.
Damn.
He suffers from sarcoidosis, a rare inflammatory disease. Gee, I wonder what made that worse. Causes the organs to become covered in lumpy nodes.
Oh no.
Currently, Crazy is sedated, unable to breathe. Probably not going to get better. Prayers for Crazy Bone. All right, let's lighten the mood with a hilarious internet clip.
Check out this freaking art though. Like this is why I deem this my favorite. It's so well detailed. Like this is
Ooh.
just flipping one page, and like you just flip to another page, and
Everything's
it's also
in
another
black and white.
And also my Salamandroid mug is beautifully designed. Thank
wow.
you, Ethan Van Sciver. I also have because I'm such a big fan, this Cyberfrog toy, the OG one.
Ooh.
It looks hella good. I love it. I don't want to touch it. I just want to leave it preserved because I love the packaging too.
Hella,
Yeah.
are you from California?
What was that?
Are you from California?
I was born and raised in Washington State for 19 years. I travel a lot, kind of now in Kentucky right now for the past few years.
No, I've never heard somebody not from California say hella.
Oh shit!
It's a New York thing too.
Oh really?
Yes.
I must not know very many New Yorkers.
Hella and
Nice to
mad.
know.
All right.
Mad?
This is a funny clip of a bus driver throwing a kid off a bus.
Oh, word.
Oh yeah.
Get off the bus! Get off the fucking bus! Get off the bus, yo! Get off the bus! I was like, this what this is for me!
Oh no, man.
That's why I couldn't be a bus driver. That would be me every day. These little bastards.
I think he's throwing him off the bus. Is he throwing him off the bus specifically because he has McDonald's?
No, you'll see. In Harlem. You okay, little kid?
That's not a kid.
What?
Nah.
It's a grown man.
That's not a kid.
Oh, so funny.
Having
Oh my
McDonald's is
God.
the worst crime of all.
Wait, did he really try to get on the bus, or was this like a skit? Or did he just go on there trying to pretend?
Pretty real.
The fuck?
You got to think about it. Like, that'd be a really good in for a pedo if they're a little person.
Oh, God.
They just pretend to be little like them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just
creepy.
hide under a coat. We gotta look out for everything now. Russell Hall. So Ethan Ralph actually lost a fight to you. It sounds like it.
Yes.
Pushup says, if you're ever looking to fight a guy, you take on Bagel Boss. Aw. I don't even know if Bagel Boss is still alive.
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
Should we call him again, Chrissy?
Let's call him. Let's try calling him again. This is my yearly trying to call Bagel Boss.
Remember when Cecil called him and he was watching?
Yeah, that was last year.
That was so bizarre.
Bagel Boss. Oh my God, my phone did this thing where it forgot a bunch of my contacts. I don't know if that happens to you guys. So I might not have his number anymore. I have to check my old voicemails because I do have his voicemail saved. Cherub Cow, Force Mommy, recommend how much spaghetti in pockets on a first date? What?
12 quarts.
I don't know. Yeah, but which kind of pockets? Are we gonna have cargo shorts on too? We have extra like
Do you
cargo
bring
short
spaghetti on
pockets.
first dates?
I don't know where
You
this is
have
coming
them?
from, but I'm willing to dive into this topic if we need to figure this out. Like a
Dry
handful?
or cooked?
A handful? I pictured cook. I pictured like full on cooked and sauced up. At least one handful.
The
Not in
best
girls'
spaghetti.
pockets. Not in girls' pockets.
The best spaghetti to have in a date is obviously the one with the meatballs in it. Like that's the
I'm not eating
meatballs are
there.
good luck. It's an ancient tradition.
Cooked and wet.
It just makes me think of Gilmore Girls.
Cooked and wet. Wow. That's really
Oh
funny.
my God.
Russell Hall, get this mint salad girl on Jack's show. I'm sure we'd love to hear about the full Ethan Ralph story. I mean, I feel like I don't know what else is missing. I mean, wait, how did you get to a place where you were all at the same spot and then before the fight broke out? Like, what prompted everyone being together?
All right. So it was now it's the artist formerly known as Trigi Bro's now current fiance plus my boyfriend Riley and I were traveling and we had met up with Trixie the Golden Witch, aka the artist formerly known as Digibro. I'm just gonna call her Trixie. And we all moved in together, and then like 2 days after, May left, which was Trixie's former partner, and she went with Ralph. And then it was like May left all her stuff there. And it was like 6 months later, we had this donation stream where Trixie was selling, actually like raffling off like old Digibro merch. And then May was like, I want my stuff back. And then also Ralph was like, okay, I'm going to start a fight. And then then they went to the house to grab the stuff. It was like 2 a.m. It was after the stream. And then the video, which is on Nig Studio, then from there, that video is what happened. So that is the full story. Just kind of just be quick about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm glad I didn't have to fight him. I would.
His face is like jelly.
Yeah.
Gelatinous.
He does have a gelatinous face. Wait, is that your dog, LeeAnn?
Yeah, one of them, and the other one's at the door.
Wait, how come I've
I've
never
heard
seen your animals?
Yeah, she's like snorting quietly.
Can I see her?
I don't know where the other one wants in. The other one's
Okay.
like whining and shit at the door.
Oh my goodness, those dogs.
Okay, well, you have to wait a minute.
I love them.
I don't know if I can pick them up and put them up here because they're all running around now.
Aw. LeeAnn, I know you got to spray them. Tell the people where they can find you, what's coming up, and where did you get that hat?
My hat? I don't know where I got the hat. But it's LeeAnn Star23 on Instagram, Twitter, and I'll be on Twitch tomorrow playing Resident Evil 4, the original one.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's it.
I love it. Thank you, LeeAnn. I adore you.
Thank you guys. I think I followed both of you, Mint Salad and Jess. I think I followed both of you back.
Ooh.
But it was nice meeting you guys. Have fun.
It was nice meeting you too.
Don't
I
get
hope we can chat more.
Bye.
Bye.
I want to see, gosh, did we want to cover any of these other things in chat? Oh, okay. Allie Drummond. I want to read this because I love her and it sounds like she's leaving the internet. No, leaving social media. I think it's been a long time coming that I walk away from social media permanently. I think many of you have sensed that from me as well. And maybe me posting this will help someone else who doesn't want it anymore come to the natural conclusion that leaving it is best. I've had fun. I've met good people. I've also met some of the worst people I've ever met in my life, more specifically, content creators, many of whom are ridiculously mentally ill and have zero self-awareness. And people can say I'm complaining and it is an easy gig. To a degree, it can be. However, I find it quite costly as a woman. Although women dominate social media, it is my opinion that men handle it best as a workplace. And even then, a good deal have been raised as defective women and behave as such. I had success. I had a good deal of profit. I've also had times of little profit. I didn't think I would be good at it. I just wanted to see if I could game the algorithm. I was intrigued. In hindsight, I've seen people sell their souls for pennies on here, and I want nothing to do with it. God has been calling me to step away for a long time, in my opinion. Before content creation, I didn't have social media at all, except a few years ago, maybe a Facebook. Getting thrust into it has been a blessing and a curse. I don't want the attention or the money or the influence. I just want a simple life. I hope if anyone else is craving something simpler, they can find the confidence to choose their own path instead of chasing something that is rarely a monetizable distraction. I'll be keeping my blog up and either be closing up some platforms or leaving them for social media real estate to return to at a later age. Who knows? Maybe in my 30s, I'll take up a cause again. But I have a life to live. I'm going to do that. To ethical content creators, you'll always have my support. To the rest of you, I hope you'll be able to take pride in your work on your deathbed and it doesn't serve as a stain on your humanity. Take care. Oh my goodness. I wonder what prompted this. Like I've loved her stuff. I've loved Allie's content.
I know. I messaged her and I was like, I hope you're okay. Because it sounds like somebody like really fucked her over.
It does sound like that.
You know, I don't really know much about her. She seems like a very nice person, and I do wish her the best, because doing something stressful and you're not enjoying it is generally not a good combination. And so I'm glad she's taking a step back for her health.
And it does
had a
seem
baby.
The internet is very harsh.
Yeah. And unless, God, I mean, if I didn't need to be on social media for stand up, like, yeah, who knows how much more of a private person I would be. But then, right, if it weren't for like the pandemic, then I got way more into podcasting and then came to really enjoy it. But yeah, I can understand, like, her whole vibe is, I don't know if she's a stay-at-home mom, but she's kind of like classic traditional, like loves being married, like loves being like a mom.
So
she just had her baby. So
it's a lot of compounding stresses. Like, you know, I didn't quite understand like the extent of how mean the internet could be until I got my one viral tweet, and then I just saw like all the quote tweets be like mean as fuck. Like
oh, is it from your boobs review, like the Star Wars rant? Okay.
Yeah, the angry Star Wars rant video. Everyone is just being mean as fuck. They're like, saggy titties, saggy titties. It's like, yeah, if you have natural big titties, they're going to be saggy. Obviously. I mean, do you not understand how gravity works? Not every woman can have titties that sit on their chest like perfect orbs. That's what happens when you like add tits.
People are very used to seeing fake tits, and maybe people think that those are real.
Exactly.
Did you get all of the like rainbow trans people getting mad at you?
I haven't like there was so many quote tweets that I couldn't like keep track of all of them, but what was interesting, I didn't really see much of those. What I saw was like muted video, didn't see I was all jokes. I'm fine with that. That's what I mostly saw in the quote tweets. It was just
Wow.
like the same joke over and over and over again. Like
Yeah.
it's just like it's good on mute. It's good on mute. I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's good on
Oh
mute.
God.
Mm-hmm.
People are not very
There's, like,
creative.
Yeah.
So what happens when it's like the Disney Star Wars fans is it's like a group of kids, because I'm hoping that they're children, because if it's adults with this low of IQs, dear Lord. But like they
Yeah.
are all in like a Discord or like in a group, and then they'll all just go after your tweet at the same time because somebody shares it. And so it'll be the same meme over and over.
Come up with something something creative. I've seen like good on mute, and also that Jared Leto song, the one that he screams, oh fuck, I can't remember at the top of my head, but it's like it's just memes, people like putting on the same song, and it's like at some point I'm like, choose like a 2015 meme. Like go back in time, please add a meme that
You
isn't
got hit
just
with
this one.
kids then. The kids found your tweet. If they're all posting the same thing, because I forgot what the term it is that they use, but it's like something bomb, like meme bomb you.
Meme
Oh
bomb?
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I had
jeez.
pissed off like a certain demographic of Twitter, and they're all they have to all be under 18 because there's no way they're adults. But they always just like hit me with like the same thing whenever I piss them off about Marvel or superheroes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so if you get that, it's because they're kids, they don't have jobs, they don't have any responsibility. So that's all they do all day. And if you respond to them, it'll be all over that on every single one of your responses.
Yeah, what's also interesting is I got like DMs like
Did she freeze?
person
she
for
froze.
retweeting this. Ugh. You know, it's just like, oh my goodness. It's just funny how evil people perceive him to be. He's just, I don't know. I just see him as a good dude because he's my friend. He's just making jokes. And people are like, oh, he's the most evil person in the world. I'm going to send you a DM.
You froze and cut out, so we didn't hear who you said.
Oh, dang it. I froze and cut out. All right. Well, I'm just going to repeat what I was going to say. People like DM me like tweets that I've like retweeted of Dick Masterson because they see him as this like really evil guy. And I'm like, dude, he's just making jokes and you're taking it seriously. He's just making jokes about like fat women, and it's like, oh, you guilt by association. You're the worst. You're the worst. And it's like, dude, stop sending me the same DM. Like, at some point, it's just not funny to me. It's mostly just like, it's honestly what I've noticed is mostly like Christian people, like on Twitter. It's but like very specific types. Like those are the types of people who like find like, oh, scroll down or like, oh, I don't like this guy, I'm gonna DM you the tweet that you quote tweeted. So honestly, this is my experience with that.
The internet's so weird.
It is so weird.
It makes people even weirder. Like
like
middle-aged people
hyperfixation.
like having a gang online and stuff. Like they're just crazy.
It is like a gang.
I think the internet's
Emperor-
more autistic than me.
It might be. Holy F. LeeAnn brought up Gummo. That movie will leave you speechless and disturbed. I was a fan. And lastly, from Mark of Reality, Anna is like the master at feeling with weirdos on Twitter. Very entertaining. I would agree.
I've gotten it down like to a routine at this point.
We are going to wrap it there. Forest Mommy, where can people find you, follow you? What's coming up? And where can people vote for you if they're in your area?
Yeah, everyone move here. No, it's too soon. Yeah, Forest Mommy on Twitter. I have a link tree on there. If you like want to troll the government a little bit and seriously get involved in local politics, that's kind of my thing right now. And we're kind of amping people up because it's fun. And get to troll Lauren Boebert and I get my governor to respond to me on Twitter and stuff. So it's really fun. But that's about it. JessicaFensky.com for my political stuff, but Forest Mommy's cooler.
And do you have an Amazon wish list for shoes?
I know. That's where a lot of them came from, like back in my old life. So like
Aw.
I gotta keep them, you know.
Yeah, those shoes have seen some things, I think.
Yeah.
Jess, my love, thank you for
Hello.
coming on.
Thanks for having
Come
me.
back anytime. We always need more redheads up in here.
Unite.
Where can people find you?
On YouTube, I am at Waifu Chron. I put it down here in my little namey doodad. And at Twitter, I am Surly Durly, the surliest of Durlies. And I am 1 sub away from 700 as of now.
What?
So thanks everybody that subbed tonight.
Sub now. Let's get her
That
to
was
800.
rad.
This is unacceptable.
So I really appreciate all the new subs. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing just a little kind of mini segment on my channel. It's going through the old and beloved Craigslist misconnection sections that are still active.
I love that.
They're so fun and so funny or super cringy. Either way, it's cringetainment. So I'm going to do that at 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. And last week I did Sin City. Next week, and I'm doing a little tribute to my other co-hosts on my regular panelists on Fridays. So tomorrow is going to be basically the entire state of Maine, because the area is really like 40 posts. So
No
we're
one
gonna do
ever
Maine.
talks about Maine.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna visit there. Next up is Florida, and then California, and we're just gonna make the round robin. And initially, I was like, maybe I shouldn't tell the audience where I'm gonna go next because I don't want them to cheat or whatever. But I'm
Tell
like,
them.
Wait a minute. No, do it. Make them interesting. Make them funny. Make them horrible. Just do it. So that's the plan. And yeah, Waifu Chron on YouTube, Surly Durly Twitter. Thank you so much.
That sounds good. You're the best, Jess. Ms. Mint Salad, Ms. Autistic Boobs, where can people find you? What's coming up?
All right, where you can find me, I do daily movie reviews every day, 7 p.m. ET, youtube.com/ASC Presents, or you can just type in Mint Salad Slaw and whatever movie you want to see if I've reviewed. If I haven't reviewed a movie, you can fast track a movie review for $20 at patreon.com/ASC Presents. You can also check out my spicy sites on my Linktree. It's linktr.ee/tits mint salad, because it's Mint Salad is my art name. And then, adding a T would be Titsman Salad. Also, what's coming up, I'm going across country, and I'm going to LA, to driving to Washington, and then going down to Florida and PA, and just going all over the country, recording Mint Salad Saws in new, fun, interesting places, and getting lots of fun, spicy content as well. So I'm very excited for that. Since I got a new car, and that angry boob lady tweet bought me a car.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow! For you.
Putting it all into the content. Man, traveling to make content. I'm now very grateful that I can travel and make some new
My
content.
boobs never bought me a car. Get to work, you two.
Freeloaders.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Cool,
all my
cool.
links are in my link tree.
Amazing. Thank you, Min. Thanks for coming. Come back whenever. You're a delight.
Aw, thank you.
And
I enjoyed talking to y'all too.
It was super fun. I liked the candy. I think candy corn should have maybe gotten a little more love, but I'll get over it. Anna, what's coming up? Where can people find you?
Just look up that Star Wars girl and you will find me. My Rumble apparently is blowing up. I know I checked it and a video was just going. I never promote it, but I guess my Rumble is doing well. So go follow me on Rumble if you guys don't like YouTube. And I will not be here next week. I will be at a wedding. So
Speaking of Rumble, we had a Rumble rant from Emorsk. When I was a kid, I hit up the older couples' houses to get the popcorn balls and caramel apples. Also, Fun Dip. I miss the old times before things got fucked up. God, I feel old now. Fun Dip. I forgot about Fun Dip. Good times. Like I mentioned earlier, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Thank you for all the people watching over on Rumble. I'm going to be live streaming to Rumble more often. And yes, I will see you guys. I got Wet Spot on Compound Media tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern on compoundmedia.com. So check that out. Got a bunch of interviews coming up this week. This Tuesday, I will have Chadwick Moore on the show at 5 o'clock. He wrote that new Tucker book that's out now. I'll be on Camelot's show on this Wednesday. And I believe I will be interviewing Isaac Butterfield. He's a comedian out of Australia at some point this week. And yes, subscribe. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I will do reviews with any of you guys. Just want any movie reviews with any of you guys. And I do them in person. So just want to offer y'all that because you guys were great. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. I look up to all you guys because I see myself as a very small creator just trying to learn from y'all. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Oh, of course. Thank you to the simps in the chat. We could not do this without you, and we simp for you.